Listen. I don't know what y'all doing in this chat, but I need y'all to put something up in the chat, like some celebration, some confetti, some something. Put something in the chat. We celebrate, y'all. We celebrate. What's up, everybody? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as you come on in. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button as y'all come on up in here. Happy Sunday fun day. Happy Sunday fun day, y'all. Listen. I told y'all we was gonna have a celebrate, didn't it? Didn't it tell y'all it was gonna be a celebrate? Listen, we do not got to worry about this show for a little while because season 5, 4, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, whatever is over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Get into it. Listen, Linda, listen. I am so glad. I am so glad that this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is over. It's finally over. Ooh, listen, y'all, listen. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't understand. I am so glad that this is finally over. It's finally over, right? I mean, the people still gonna be talking about the folks, during their off season, but it just feels good to know that this season is finally over. Carlo, we don't never need 30 more episodes of this stuff ever again. I felt like it was a drag out session that we ain't needed. We ain't really needed. We ain't needed. Listen, let's get some housekeeping things up out the way. Listen. Um, Please make sure that you like the video as you come on up in the room. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing. You don't want to miss nothing. You don't want to miss nothing. Listen, I hope you guys are doing well. Listen, y'all already know the routine. Make sure you get your goalies, all right? Make sure you get your goalies. I know y'all see them right here in the background, but go on to get yours. 12% off. Go on and get it now. We need you to go on and get it now. 12% off. And Kimmy in the chat has gotten I believe they're the energy bites, and she said that she don't need her coffee or nothing like that. So y'all make sure that y'all go on down and get your goalies and get everything that you need. Get your gummies and get your bites, your chocolate bites. Okay. Period. Point blank. I hope everyone's doing well. Please make sure you like this video as you come on up in the room. All right. Now, if y'all like to show love to the channel, it is greatly appreciated and needed. Please, it is going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen, $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. We are growing here on the platform, so y'all please continue to make sure that you're liking the video so that it'll push all the videos up in the algorithm. And I appreciate the Don Don support. I do. Shout out to the content creators. I have um there have been some that have been mentioning my name and different things like that. So shout out to you all and thank you guys so much for that. I also want to say this. Well, you know what? Let me speak to everybody before I get into what I really want to get into, chat. Let me speak to everybody. What's going on, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Kimmy? What's going on? What's going on, Francine? Yes, please make sure you subscribe. That's the treasurer. That's the treasurer. What's going on, Miss N? What's going on, Ranting? How are you doing? What's going on, Miss Mia? How you doing? What's going on, Brittany? What's up with it? What's up? What's up? Yes, we are twerking, period. Point blank. We are so glad that this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is finally over. What's going on, Louisiana chick? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? Moon Radiant, well, how you doing? How you doing? Sharice, what's up with it? Jamie, what's going on? Do the two step, do the two step. Hey, not the two step, not the two step. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Kenya? How you doing, Kenya? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see here. Let's see here. Make sure I speak to everybody. What's going on, Marva? So glad because some bonehead fans lost their child, their freaking mind. Yes, indeed, they did. They did. They did. They did indeed. You look good in pink, Don. Oh, I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't really want to be on camera, but then I'm like, how am I celebrating? I ain't on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What's going on, Sweet Pea? What's going on? You got your Goldie gummies. I know that's right, Brittany. Thank you for you all support. I appreciate it. What's going on, Meditation Sound? I know that's right. Have you a drink? It is finally over. What's going on, Cheryl? What's going on? What's going on? That pink looks good on you, Shell. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate the compliments. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Come on, Chef John John. In I told y'all I was here for a celebrate. Okay, I was here for a celebrate because we are celebrating the fact that Love and Marriage Huntsville is gone. And then we also got to get into Mark's Mark responded to Martel on Instagram yesterday. So there are 53 people or 56 people in the room thus far. We only have 29 likes. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get them likes up. Now listen, tomorrow we will have an exclusive interview over in Patreon only. So make sure you are subscribed to the Patreon. It is only $3 to join. It will not premiere publicly. It will only be an exclusive to Patreon members only. Okay. So y'all make sure you get into Patreon so you do not miss that. All right. I got the what's going on, baby girl 1981. I got the apple cider and vinegar gummies. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, let's celebrate them likes, get them likes on up. Let's get them likes on up. Now, since I spoke to everybody, I want to start off with this. And this is Chef Don Don speaking. Okay, this is Chef Don Don speaking. Um, I don't know what it is, but it is a very cringing type of thing to see people consistently post posting other people's kids. For example, the Eminem kids, right? One thing that you have not seen me do on this platform is I don't feel comfortable with posting people's children, right? Regardless of if they post it to the public, I feel like that's them, right? But we continue, it looks creepy. It looks, I mean, it's very cringy to continue to share pictures. Oh, Sugar Mama wanted y'all to know what her hair looked like, or she want to know what y'all think about her. Like, that's not the case. Like, it really bothers me to see it. Because you won't want anybody like consistently posting your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things to where you just have to know boundaries. And I feel like again, it's a bit disrespectful as well as, like I said, cringy to consistently post these children. Like, I mean, you do what you want to do on your platform, but again, I have never posted children over here other than that 11-year-old girl that was missing. And even when I spoke about one of those, the boy who unalived his mother for one of them game sets or whatever the case may be, I actually blurred out his face. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's really weird for us to post people's children, whether we're having something good to say or not so good to say. It's super weird. And how do you guys feel about that? Because in my thing, like I wouldn't want anybody posting any of that stuff. Like what I post, I feel like should be for me and my kids, not for you to be consistently posting and repost it. And then one thing I don't understand, because I'll even put, an example on it. We people dig into Martel so hard, but he's recently been spending time with the children, and we screenshotting his stories and reposting it and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't really know how this makes any sense when you guys constantly, consistently is like hounding him, and then we're posting his content. Like, it's really weird to me. It's weird to me. Again, maybe that's just me, but I don't agree with consistently posting people's children. Every picture that they post on their social media is not meant for you to reshare, repost, or anything like that. It actually looks, it again, it's weird. It's weird. So let me know how y'all feel about that, especially down in the comment section. You can agree to disagree, but also be respectful, okay? Because I don't want to have to talk crazy to nobody today. We celebrating. I don't want to talk crazy to nobody today, but the people that I'm addressing in this live. But again, I just feel like we shouldn't do that, because the outrage is not the same when your child is posted, or you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. So I feel like, again, to draw a line of respect, just like the picture that Miss Wanda had about, all of that. I didn't post it because, again, it has a child in that photo. If it was only adults in that photo, then I would post it. But it's a child in that photo, and I just disagree with us consistently posting children on our platforms. It's weird, and it gives an obsession that it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, because you wouldn't want anybody to do that to your to your child. So, I mean, again, that's just my stance on it. We can agree to disagree in love and keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So again, hey to everybody that is coming in. Thank you, everybody, for agreeing. Okay, okay, y'all agree. Y'all agree. I Natty agree. Simply agree. Just simply agrees. The whole show is weird, it's strange. Yeah, I agree, but it just becomes one of those things to where we don't consistently see um us posting housewives children all over the internet, and oh, well, Juiceadora's daughter over here, she did her hair for you guys. You see what I'm saying? So, like, we shouldn't do it regardless of how we feel about that particular person. We just shouldn't do it, because, again, number one, these children are old enough to see what is going on the internet, so they see exactly what you're saying, whether you're saying something good or bad. So again, I think we should leave the children out of it. Leave the children out of it. Stop posting them, because it is weird. Okay, I said what I said. Absolutely, children are a boundary. Like, we go in about Wanda speaking about the children. Although she spoke about the child in a negative way, it's still like you're putting that child on your platform for what? For what? Why can't you just go to the comment and leave a loving comment there? You see what I'm saying? Like, but the consistent posting of these people's children is super strange. All right. Pert. Listen, y'all, we have finally, 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 Mel is it. is on by telling these nutcases uh their kids are what their kids cyber anes and crazy. Yeah, like it's too far. It's definitely too far. But y'all, we have finally made it to the end of whatever season this is, season 4AB, 1, 2, 3, ABCD. I don't know, season 5, season whatever it is. We have come to an end. And when I tell you all, there is a feeling in my gut that just says, I'm glad about it. I'm glad about it. I'm glad about it. This has been, I literally went back to just kind of look at my analytics as far as me discussing Love and Marital. The crazy thing is this, y'all. Um, the first half of this season wasn't this bad, like including with the hating women narrative, the all of that stuff didn't start until like this second half came out, or we knew about the second half. Like it started around the summertime, like late July. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when this stuff. Too Fairy, you are messy boo. But anyway, going back to this, like it has been a really rough ride, right? Um, there had been a time where I was like, I need to pull back. And honestly speaking, if I decide to review season 6, because you know people can change their mind at any point. But if I decide to review season 6, it's gonna be behind the paywall for real, for real. Like that means it's going to be in Patreon or whatever the case may be, because I can't take on top of what I'm already dealing with. Like you guys have absolutely no idea what it takes to even get on this camera, smile, give a review, because I have my very own things going on. But my biggest thing is I want to support and love on other people. So the thing for me is I pulling away from Love and Marriage Huntsville for what those 4 to 5 weeks that I did. It really did open a lot, well, it opened my eyes to a lot of different things. One of those things being not being able to agree to disagree on something and move in love. And what I mean by that is, let's use the blackout, for example. Clearly, unfortunately, the ultimate goal of the blackout and what I said was sending a consistent message to the network about your grievances, right? And what I also said is be consistent with what you're doing. There were definitely people who were watching the episode 2 and 3 days later. You're still supporting the show at the end of the day. Although you don't think that your rating is being counted, your claim to black out the show was counterproductive because you guys were still watching the show. That was my feelings. That was my opinion on it. And a lot of people stopped speaking to me based off of my opinion on the blackout. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. What it goes to show me is that we can't we can't agree to disagree and move in love. And I feel like that's the unique thing about life, is being able to agree to disagree, because none of us are the same. None of us are the same. If we agreed on everything, life would be so boring, uninterested, uninteresting. The good thing about it is you can be passionate about your opinion. You know what I mean? But it does become a point where I felt like there were a number of people who thought that it was okay to, you know, just be like, oh, you know, we ain't talking to you no more because you ain't down this road with us where we talking about we blacking out the show. You know, you don't agree. And one thing about it is anything that has come to Love and Marriage Huntsville, Chef Don has not lied about a single thing. Okay. I have not lied about a single thing when it comes to this show, including the blackout. You know, so my whole thing is this, like, not to my own horn, but I'm just making it very plain and simple that we can agree to disagree and we should be able to move in love. But I've definitely been able to see that this show has brought out the true characters of a lot of people. I fall out with you behind a show. Yo, yo, yo. You literally fall out with me about an opinion about a show where don't none of these people know me, nor do they know you. Now listen, listen, listen. It looks like you're too invested if you ask me. But here's the thing, I can still respect your opinion and let you move in love. If that's what you choose to do to separate yourself from me, then let that be what it is. I'm going to speak what I feel is real, whether you like it or not. But the beauty about it is you don't have to. That's the beauty about it. That's the beauty of life. You don't have to agree with me. But the good thing is, one thing you do have to do on this platform is be respectful. And that's just period. So again, it's been a bumpy ride reviewing this season, and I've learned a lot. And that's the reason why I say if I do decide to review season 6, it is going to be mainly behind my paywall. You're gonna have to pay me to troll me. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. The death threats. Y'all, if I could tell y'all how many death threats that I have received over the last 6 months, I would say 5 months actually, you guys would be like, whoa, it's not that deep though. It's not that deep. These people don't know us. Y'all don't know them. So again, you can love and stand and agree with somebody, but to go all out saying and building narratives and doing those things, it's not even worth it, sis. Because at the end of the day, you don't prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Veronica, it got to a point to where I got tired of reporting because you on Instagram you get reports back like, oh well, we didn't find nothing wrong with this. You clearly don't find nothing wrong with this, and this person just said that they want to blow my brains out. Like I don't really understand the motive behind a lot of these trolls and the things that they do. It got really bad at one point. People trying to come between friendships and all kind of stuff. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Um, I also want to say this before I get into the review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This past Tuesday, you guys know that Maurice did a live where, or I don't know, a video. He posted a video of where he nominated all of these YouTubers and he named the award after Funky Dineva, right? Which is coincidental to him, Funky Dineva also posting a video about how he felt about Mel and Kiki. Very interesting to me, right? The crazy thing about this is we know that and I'm going to mention her because I have nothing but positive things to say about her. When I first wanted to start this YouTube game, I watched Misha IMO. I absolutely love her reviews on everything. I even find myself watching reviews that I don't even watch the actual show, but I still listen to her, right? Well, she has pulled back from Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. And it goes to show you that fans are super, super toxic. That lady don't bother nobody over there on her platform. She had to turn off her comments. She also said that she will not be reviewing this show anymore based off of the fact that you guys were also in her DMs sending threatening messages. Like y'all are weird and pathetic. And I've also said that if you are that type of person, unsubscribe from me, period. Period. Because it's not even, it's sad. It is absolutely sad how you guys sit on the internet every day attempting to bully people, and then when people respond, you guys want to talk about how you've been bullied. No, stop bothering people. Y'all find a way to bother people that don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody. That baby don't bother nobody over there on her platform. She get on there, do her reviews, get her views, and go on about her day. And y'all go over there harassing her in her comment section. Come on, yo. Like, I to me, it's whack. It's whack. It's whack. It's stupid. And you guys have got to do better. Like, if y'all carry that over into season 6, I feel bad for every last one of y'all because it's not even cool. It's very it's sad. It's sad. And that's why people have pulled away from doing these reviews because this sector of people is like none other. But guess what? The beauty of it is I don't really give a damn about what y'all think anymore. I was real cool, calm, and collected with y'all, but when y'all start coming at me, and I got sick of it. And when I start responding, oh, people start unsubscribing. Oh, he a bully over there. He a bully. He a bully. Now, he said what he said, and he meant every bit of it because you came first. I am a very peaceful person. Don't start none, won't be none. The moment that you start something, baby, look out for your back. Because I'm going to get you. Stop playing with me. So it became one of those things where you find yourself having to pull back from that because I did find myself responding to everybody, responding to everything. And one day I said, you know what? I can't remember if I was talking to either Scotty or Jeremy. I was talking to one of them, and I said the crazy thing is now when the comments become too much, like when y'all was commenting on Kiki's dropping in on my birthday celebration, people got commenting and stuff like that. What I do is I probably don't even see your comment because I have uninstalled YouTube Studio from my phone so I don't get now notification when you comment. Okay, because here's the thing, y'all come up under comments wanting to bully people and y'all don't like the response that you get. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Once I give you what I give you, I don't care if you 85, I don't care if you 25. I'm gonna eat you up because I'm not bothering none of y'all. People that go on other folks' platform mentioning my name, don't mention my name. You don't know where I get my tea from. Don't do any of that. So I again feel like you guys find joy in people pulling back from this. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm just to keep it a buck. And this is probably gonna piss a lot of people off. But what it looks like to me is it looks like you guys bully people. Then again, once they respond, it becomes a problem for that particular content creator. Then they pull away from the show. Oh, I'm gonna miss your reviews. I'm gonna miss your reviews. Oh, they were so funny, and we love them. We miss you. We're gonna miss your reviews. Shut up, because y'all be the main people in the comments trolling and harassing, sending death threats. It's one Instagram user that has literally made their way around Instagram, and the dummy don't even think to change accounts or none of that stuff. You idiot. Stupid. Just dumb. Again, y'all are gonna start making people pull away from the true thing that what we're doing here is we're enjoying and loving on each other, right? It's what we should be doing because there's too much going on in this world anyway. You better be glad you woke up this morning, okay, and was clothed in your right mind, okay? You got food on your table. You got a reason to be grateful. You do. And so for us to literally do the things that we do behind a TV show, get out of here. Get out of here. It ain't that deep. Some folks trying to literally fight to get out of the bed, and y'all over here want to troll and send death threats about a doggone TV show. Get out of here. Get out of here. So I again, like, I don't feed into any of the mess anymore because what you guys do is you want somebody to do it. I don't do it anymore. I don't pay attention to y'all no more. You troll, you troll. You unsubscribe, you unsubscribe. Yeah. God will make a way, baby. What God has for me, it is for me at the end of the day, and that is what it is. Same for each and everybody that is a content creator. I just again feel like we should be able to have each other's back. We all are doing this for a click in the view. If we really want to keep it a buck, we all doing this for a click in the view. If we monetize, we doing it for a click in the view, period, point blank. You say what you want to say what you want to say what you want to say. But it's enough enough for us all to eat. And I'm not understanding why we don't take heed to that. Like again, it's been nothing but death since we started the year. We're only the 15th day in. The 15th day in. MLK. And we are literally going back and forth with people about a TV show when you don't know none of these folks. All right. I think I'm done hollering at y'all. Okay. I think I'm done hollering at it. There is 117 people in the chat and 63 likes. In case if you forgot to like the video, please like the video. Please, please, please like the video. Okay. All right. So we are going to get into this. I'm going to give my take on something. Some things y'all I might not find too important to really hit on, just like I like for instance, okay, I'm gonna start with this, and I'm not gonna say it's not too important, but I'm gonna jump around, right? So of course we start off this third part of the reunion where Kimmy is telling Destiny, everybody has had scenes that have been cut out. Destiny's feeling some type of way. Well, he asked me, you know what I'm saying? And Kimmy is like, no, sis, like, I'm just letting you know that you made it seem as though like none of us have that unfair edit or whatever the case may be. So you can't just blame it on the fact. Basically, what Kimmy was doing was warning Destiny that she is no longer going to cover her. That's what I got from that. Like, girl, I'm no longer going to cover you in this next season because at this point, you know the game, you know what it is, you know what time it is. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, um, Carlos asked Destiny why Moses wasn't there, right? And Moses is her alleged new boo. Now, what I found funny here is she said, conflicting schedules. But the crazy thing is this: if what they said about that man is true, that man bet not never, if he know what's good for him, he better not never come on this camera. Baby, you better stay where you at. You better stay where you at. Period. Because if you live a lifestyle of what they said you're doing, um, you don't want that on their show. So I suggest that you pull back. So I really don't think if that man is smart in any type of way, he will not come on this camera. He will not come on this camera. So to me again. Right, and shout out to he for the streets. You better stay for the streets and don't come on this camera because if this camera catch anything of the streets that you are doing, I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna like it what it is. You know what I'm saying? So again, I just personally myself don't think that he's gonna come on the show. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? He's not going to come on the TV ever. If he know what's good for him, he better not. Now, one thing I found interesting is Carlos asked, had anyone met Moses? And so she said Courtney and I couldn't really tell if she was saying Stormy too, but I'm assuming so. But anyway, she said that Tiffany and Lou has met him, and the crazy thing about it is again, this him. Um, Tisha said, yeah, on FaceTime. That's not meeting nobody. That's not meeting nobody, especially physically or face to face. That's not meeting nobody. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, I found that to be a little bit interesting because I mean, we saw him on FaceTime on the camera too. So what's T? So I mean, but y'all got such a deep friendship. Y'all getting so close. Y'all getting real, real close and all of that kind of stuff. But she don't even want you to meet her man. Child. All right. Now we move on to Destiny and Mel's demise of their friendship and the relationship that they had. Um so Mel talks about, and I'm gonna have to agree with Mel in this particular situation, and we'll kind of hit two things in one right here, right now. But Mel made mention of the fact that Destiny, her and Martel had been married all of these years, 12, 13 years, and she didn't really know what the relationship was between Destiny and Martel and how it's so close all of a sudden and stuff like this, right? And so the crazy part about it is she gets to talking and she also says, when you are my homegirl and we are connecting on a type of way, like, and this is why I don't, okay, so let me put it this way. When Destiny said that the demise of the friendship was basically, or I'm sorry, when Mel was saying that the demise of the friendship basically was the fact that how, in other words, it was kind of like a trust, like a sisterhood that was broken. When she chose to speak to Melody and also be chummy chummy with Tisha, I mean, I'm sorry, with Martell on the phone. Okay. I do feel like again, I feel like again that if we are on a homegirl trip at this particular point and I'm supporting you and maybe you sideways supporting me, whatever the case may have been, um, why would you be speaking to a person who has done all of these things to me? I ain't no female. I'm not no female, but I do have common sense, which is what Mel said to Destiny. It takes common sense. Like, I didn't get that. Like, I do feel like again, if are you gonna support your sister or what? Because again, at the end of the day, you hanging up with me to go laugh and kiki with him. It is. It that ain't no good girlfriend code. And I wouldn't take it from my homies either. We not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to be chummy chummy and you go over there because at the end of the day, how do I know that y'all not having sideways conversations about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is my thing. Destiny wants us to believe that whatever Martell tells her is the truth, right? Just like that thing with Mel Nika. Here she go running with the fact that of what Martell told her to be the truth. But then here we go in another scene where she actually is telling the truth along with Martell. But you, like Destiny again, she makes it very hard to support or even like or anything that she does because it always comes off that she's not telling the truth, she's not authentic about things, and it just don't go over well for the audience. And I just hate to see her again come to our screens doing the same old thing all over and over and over and over again. It's getting tiring. Anthony asked her a great question in the interview that he did with her. He asked Destiny, he said, "Girl, let me ask you something." Now, he ain't saying like this, I'm paraphrasing, of course. He was like, "Girl, let me ask you, if Mel wasn't on the show, what would y'all storylines be? Our lives. Girl, bye. Not yours. Not yours. Because at the end of the day, here you go making it about you." So, okay, now I gotta transfer my notes because I went from a notepad, got tired of writing, y'all. I get tired of writing because I have another outlet where I write about, I guess you can call it journaling, like you know what I'm saying. So um I've been doing it, and so I was tired of writing. So give me a second while I pull up my notes. Okay, so they play a clip back of Destiny and Mel. So it's like a package of their friendship or whatever the case may be. And they showed the whole thing at Madani where she didn't speak. One thing I really wish that was brought up, and the next person, content creator that has an interview with Miss Van or someone, I really would like to know if Destiny apologized for what she said to Miss Van, because no matter if you like Mel or if you don't like Miss Van, that was super disrespectful. Super disrespectful. And I really wanted to know. You said on your own story, Destiny, that you owe Miss Van an apology, and I just want to know if you gave it. And I didn't hear what Anthony said, that he didn't ask that. He would prefer to actually hear from Miss Van herself. So uh I again, would like to know where that stands, because she was wrong. And again, whether you dislike Miss Van, Mel, whoever, that was completely out of line. Completely out of line. Okay. So Carlos as uh Mel, kind of what the demise of the friendship is. I already told you guys pretty much what she said. She brought up an interview that Destiny did. Now, in this interview, if it's the interview that I think she's talking about, this is also the interview where Destiny brought up the first thing about Mel supporting her financially. Okay. She brought it up. She brought it up, right? Destiny brought it up in an interview. So when Mel clapped back and responded, she responded with, "Oh, if I'm such a bad friend, you know what I'm saying, then why? Why, sis? Why?" I feel like, look, I'm not that type of friend that if I fall out with you, I'm not finna put the business out there that I gave you anything. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. I wouldn't do it. So I Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see some of y'all comments. Did you hear Tisha say Mel using Destiny Fish? Yeah, she did say Destiny using I did say I was kind of gonna be bouncing back and forth. But she did say that she's using it for a storyline, which I find completely interesting, sis, because what was yours? And also she made mention that Mel has a dark soul, and that she was a devil in sheep's clothing. Girl, I mean, you was trying to give, but it really didn't give, because what you said ain't what you meant. Okay, so I again, in my opinion, then Carlo asked Carlos asked Destiny if she think that Mel had, yeah, I agree. But also, y'all got to go back to, there was an interview that Destiny did, and Destiny brought it up first about Mel helping her financially. She brought it up. She brought it up. Um, but again, this was Mel's response. Me, listen, I would have just left it at, I gave her money, I helped her, God got me, we good. I see how you see me after I've helped you, and it is what it is. I wouldn't have put a cap on the amount. I get why Mel did it, but me personally, I fall out with you. I'm not gonna tell nobody that. Again, that's me. Everybody's different, because I've heard some people say they wouldn't mind expressing it. But everybody is different. So again, me personally, I wouldn't put that out there. But I will put it out there like, girl, you're not about to say that we don't have no good friendship, or that I'm not there for you, when we are supposed to be like really going through this thing together. My thing is this, and y'all can call it what y'all want to call it. But I feel like, again, Destiny was absolutely about self when it came to her divorce and everything that she has going on. This lady has proved it. When she went live telling us that they was in the same court for the same thing, talk about the custody of the children. But again, how do we know this? How do we know this? You don't tell us these things. But you want us to give the same attention that we give in the male, or give the same grace or love that we are giving the male. But again, we're at a standstill with you, sweetheart. You don't tell nothing, but you chummy with my ex-husband, listening to whatever this man gotta say. Even I've already went back and forth with y'all about the whole hacking of the phone. Believe it how you want to believe it. But Martel wasn't smart. Martel wasn't smart. And absolutely, Martel wasn't smart because of his facial expression. It's just it's crazy to me how, again, that's breaking girl code, period. That's breaking girl code, dude code, man code, whatever kind of code you want to call it. A loyalty code. That's what that gives me. Again, these are my opinions, guys. We can agree to disagree, move in love. I ain't going back and forth with nobody. I'll let you guys say what you got to say. Just please say it again respectfully. Mods, if there is any disrespect in the comment section, delete them and kick them on up out of here, baby, because we're not playing with them today. All right. But again, this is personally just how I feel and how I would kind of operate. I don't, I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, she did. She called her a master manipulator and not a good friend. And again, that's the reason why she responded. I'm telling you all, I'm not saying, again, because I know how some people will do. They will make it about the fact that I said, "Oh, Mel shouldn't have said that." That's on Mel. If Mel decides to put a cap and an amount on it, I wouldn't do it. That's not how I put down my. I just don't do it. I don't do it. But to each his own. Oh, I'm on it. I feel the editing was an attempt to make Melody. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because I've already told you guys what a few months back. I told you guys that I told you guys that wait, why the black eye? Why the black eye? I told you guys that it was the opposite way around. Um, and I mean, we got a piece of it. We got a piece of it, but it wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep. Uh, okay. Hold on, guys. That's what landed Mel in the situations with the toxic people, not opening her mouth at the first misunderstanding versus letting them think otherwise. I also think there again, like I said, y'all can y'all can agree to disagree, but again, that's just not how I would move. I can understand her perspective of doing it, but again, giving you again what I would do, and I would move that way. Okay, so let me get back into my notes. Wait, let me see. It's 228 of y'all in here. Please like the video. Please, please, please. Oh, please like the video. Please, please, please. I surely appreciate it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get back to. Okay, I'm gonna read some of y'all comments here really quick. Mel, lets people act up and observes. Season 5. I'm mad Mel don't want to be bothered with me. Starring Martel in the gang. A new show. She's moved. How would you move? But her hand was forced in many ways. Okay, again, y'all are taking it out of what I'm saying. We're not gonna make this a debate as to me saying, I'm saying as me, I wouldn't do it at all. Period. If you choose to do that, that's how you move. But I don't want no friends like that because I'm not that way. I feel like if you do something for me, don't announce it to nobody. That's me. You can take it how you want to. So what you said, Rick James? This is what I'm talking about with the male fans. Nobody can have an opinion without being disrespected. Oh, who's being disrespected? Where's disrespected? Okay, I'm sorry if anybody feel disrespected. You know, I'm standing 10 toes down on my opinion. And I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, guys, if people are being disrespectful, don't, kind of go back and forth with them. I mean, we can agree to disagree and move in love just as long as ain't nobody cursing nobody out and calling nobody all out of their name. Okay. We good. I promise we good. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. It's a show. Yeah, it's a show that we don't got to worry about for a while after yesterday. We don't got to worry about it for a while. Whatever is created based off of their off season and people choosing to make videos behind it. Other than that, we can move in love. Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Like again, she put herself in that situation. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. But I just wouldn't move like that. That's all I'm saying. Get space fine, but she didn't just tell people what they did. They act clueless. I need a bad friend. Like, okay, I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. And here's what I'll also say too. I feel like again, at the end of the day, Destiny knows absolutely what that lady has done for her and what she has not done for her, right? But you have to move in a more humbling way because that's why continue to see, we continue to see your business not be what it is. We continue to see how you move in relationships with other people. This is the reason why people eat her up. She proved who she was. She proved exactly who she was in that interview. She proved exactly who she was. So again, when I say that Destiny does a lot on her own. She don't even really need to mention Mel's name or Mel needs to respond to her. Destiny does all of her own bad doings for herself. That's period. All Destiny got to do is talk. Um, all gotta do is talk. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get back into my notes. Um, Okay, so Destiny go on talking about how she heard or how Mel heard her and Tisha talking at last year's reunion, right? And they've already Destiny and Mel have already had this conversation, but we knew that this was gonna come back up, right? It was gonna come back up. So um so here's my thing, and again, y'all will probably disagree with me, but I want to know what was said. I want to know what was said. Because based off of what Tisha is saying, Tisha is like Carlos go to ask Tisha, did she say anything, pretty much foul about Mel? So Tisha goes on with this lie talk about, well, I told her because she should talk to Mel because Mel looks sad. If that was the case, when Mel knocked on the door, why wouldn't you embrace Mel when she was coming in? Like, hey, Mel, listen, I really felt the way about what was going on at the reunion and you look sad. And I just want to know, where are you at right now? Like, where are you at? But that's not what you did. And this is why I know you lying. You lying because you waited till you got to the reunion stage to really say how you felt about Mel in that manner. Girl, you should have shut up, sat there, and let them danglers dang on your dress. Because again, again, I don't believe that not one bit. I don't. I don't. Because again, if that was your true intent will follow behind an action. If you're telling Destiny, oh, well, you need to check on Mel because Mel looked real sad. She looked like she really going through. I think again, you would draw that person into the room and you would love on them or show them whatever type of support that you felt like she was missing on that stage. That's common sense. That's common sense. If that's the lie you're gonna go with, come on. Yes, she should have sat there with them danglers on her dress, minding her own business, sitting there eating her own frosted flakes with her cold milk, not worried about none of what they was talking about. Because at the end of the day, you made yourself look like a fool by lying. That was a lie. Who believes that? Who believes that? Child. Child, somebody said that they was safety pin. I mean, upside down safety pin. Child, yes, a dangler thing. But I feel like again, y'all was uh oh, that's a good point. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. That most definitely could have been the case. I don't think again we will ever know what the tea is, right? Again, I want to know what it is, and I wish Mel would have said what she heard. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Let me see. Have y'all hit that like button? Because it's 248 of y'all in here, and we're not even finna play no games today on this good old Sunday fun day morning. Okay, we're not finna play no games over here on this good Sunday fun day morning. Um, let's see where we at on the likes. It's 250 y'all in here, and only 134 of y'all like the video. That many of y'all disagree with my opinion or something. What is it? What is it? Y'all don't come in nobody's house and like the video. That's all you got to do. We can agree to disagree and move on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this lady, I don't understand. Okay, I put my phone back here. My notes is on my phone, child. Lord have mercy. I think the people really wait till you click that go live button to start wanting and needing stuff. Okay, I told y'all I was moving around. Blase. Okay, again, they go in about the $6,000. $6,000 is not meant for utility. She didn't say all of that. She said she just gave you $6,000. So we're moving on from that. The Carlos. Um, another thing I want to say. So Destiny made a reference to the fact that Mel wasn't gonna make it seem like she was broke and all of this kind of stuff. Baby, baby. Let me keep it real with you, baby. Girl, you do that all on your own. You do that all on your own. I've already told y'all the crazy thing about it is Destiny really could have had some type of storyline. We're not even fit to blame it on the fact that you give the cameras this and we just don't get it. I've already said this. Destiny's storyline of LeBaric should have been left in last season, and you shouldn't have even talked about it this season at all, right? At all. Because you know what you could have done? You could have shown us the buildup of Madani, but you chose us not. You chose not to do that. You also made it a point in an episode to say that you received assistance, public assistance. I mean, girl, did you forget? Did you forget? You gotta chill on this on this amnesia thing you got. How you gonna blame that on Mel? The fact that you look broke, but you done that on your own. You done that on your own. Then you want to sit up here and try to play with us and tap down on our intelligence time about you finna rent out them suites and stuff. But you can't do that on the building you don't own. Tisha told you that. I was like, this girl here, I don't know. 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 And I don't understand. But again, girl, this is what I'm going to say about Destiny. Destiny has to humble herself before she's able to make it at any point in her life. And that's based off of what we've seen on social media, what we've seen on this show, and so forth. Destiny is not an humble person. She's not. We saw how rude and ignorant, because I'm gonna call her ignorant. And this is the reason why I say she can't come over here on my platform and thank you for to run this interview over here. No, you're not never gonna get to do that because this is my platform. And you're not fit to tell me, oh, you're gonna wait for me to stop. No, I'm not. Okay, because I was talking. I asked you a question. I wasn't done with my question. You're not gonna come over here and tell me what I'm fit to do in this interview I'm conducting with you. I already told y'all I could not have interviewed her. And some of y'all keep talking about interview Destiny now. Because if y'all thought that was something, this is gonna be really something. Because y'all know I'm gonna get it together on the camera, and I don't care. I'd have been like, girl, put your phone on do not disturb. We over here trying to talk. Something. Do something. But I've always said the thing for me is I would have respected Destiny, and I probably honestly, because I know what it's like to struggle in business, I would have fell in love with the story of Destiny really building her business up. You're consistently begging Stormy for Canvas Beauties to be right in your store. But again, we haven't seen a buildup of your product. We haven't seen you working with people. We haven't seen you be able to, we haven't seen any of this. So again, we can't blame the way that she act on Mel. We can't blame it on production. We can't blame it on nobody but you, boo. Nobody but you, boo. Nobody but you, boo. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Let's just say my child ain't able to go to the daycare. Okay, baby, you finna be in this playpen up in here while I'm wiping down these walls. Okay, you finna be in this playpen while I'm over here calling this distributor over here to see if I can get that product over here in my store. All right, and I'm finna be in there sweating because if it, let me tell you something, when you are in business and it's truly your baby, your business is truly your baby, you're gonna do whatever you can. I don't feel bad for her any, well, I never did, but I don't feel bad for her. Because at the end of the day, again, you bring this on yourself and you like to blame it and deflect on everybody. Just like I'll call Kimmy a deflector. Kimmy is a deflector. She had been deflecting from that picture from last reunion up until now. You know what I'm saying? And for me, again, this girl has got to humble herself. And until she humbles herself, nothing will ever work out. Y'all got to remember that in life, we have got to humble ourselves. We do. because don't nobody have to help us. Don't nobody have to do anything for us, which is the very reason why I appreciate my people. When y'all give donations, y'all don't have to do any of that stuff. Super stickers, super chats, any of that stuff. You don't have to do it. So at the end of the day, I'm humble and I'm grateful for those things. Until she gets to that point in life, she won't make it. She won't make it. I literally have watched that interview several times, just how vile and rude and nasty she was. Again, girl, you wouldn't be able to come over here and do that with me. I would eat you up. I would eat you up. And you not gonna never get to think that when I ask you an interview question, you can backhand and ask me a question. What? No, ma'am. That's not how this is gonna go. That's not how this is gonna go. I run this over here. You run that over there. You do what you want to do over there on your own platform. But as long as you come over here, it just is what it is. I did. I watched that because one thing I wanted to study was like her body language, and I also needed to know like her answers to her questions. So what I'm gonna do in Patreon, whoa, what I am going to do in Patreon is I have went back and grabbed some clips from some different interviews. I have I have asked several people if I can use their clips because that's one thing I want to make sure that I get full permission, baby. Because listen, at the end of the day, Miss Mamas, you can't play with us. You can't play with the audience. You can't tap dance on the audience. You can't tap dance on us on our mental. You can't do that. You can't do that at all. Listen, y'all, make sure that you like this video. Okay. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like the video. All right, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Um Listen, if you guys would like to show love to the channel, and thank you guys for the for the love. Okay, thank you guys for the love. If you would like to bless the channel, you can via Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. It is greatly appreciated. Remember, we will have an exclusive interview tomorrow over in Patreon. It is someone on the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. So make sure that you join us over in uh Patreon. All right. I think this is operating at a place of hurt. It's not an it's not an excuse, but LeBaric was low for serving her with divorce papers 3 weeks after giving birth. But Demetria Glenn, okay, so I can see that. I can see that. I can most definitely see that. But my thing is, we haven't heard LeBaric's side of anything. So we honestly don't know what led up to that. I get it. I get it. The way it looks is wrong, right? But again, we don't know what led up to him serving her those papers. You know what I mean? Meaning like she pretends like she just doesn't know anything, but what if at the end of the day he been warning her, he been telling her, he been doing all of this stuff. So again, I would like to hear LeBaric's side of things before. Oh, that is true. She stated that she wanted a divorce first. Absolutely. But again, Miss Ma'am, we can blame it on your hurt. We can most definitely blame it on your hurt. I don't, Miss Demetria, I don't think that. I don't think that that was the sole reason. That I don't think that. I do not think that. I think that Destiny did some things in her marriage as well. Okay, not saying that LeBarry didn't do anything. We don't know what he did because we've only heard one halfway side of the story. But there's another side, and that side is LeBarry's because he haven't given the opportunity to say what it was. So She got her wish because she wanted to be divorced. So again, she did something in that marriage and she doesn't want it to get out. She doesn't want it to get out. That's just it. That's period point blank what it is. Destiny doesn't want, and I will say it and I'll say it again. Destiny doesn't want the real issues that happen behind the scenes out because we're not going to blame this all on LeBarrick's mother. Absolutely not. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I know that there are relationships where parents get involved and it makes the relationship, not easy to deal with, but I'm not going to blame it all on LeBarrick's mother. I'm not. She did that. But period point blank of the matter is it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. So I would love to hear LeBarrick's side of things before I continue to go on that. Oh well, she was served, and I feel really bad. Again, the way it looks and the way that it was described, yes, I feel that way. But Demetria, did you not hear what I said? I already said, not saying that LeBaric is not at fault for anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't solely believe that his mom is the sole cause of the breakdown of their relationship. I don't believe that. And I do want to hear his side um to understand that. Okay, so getting into a couple of other things. Tiffany and Lou come out, they talk about the whole trip and uh they talk about the whole trip and while they're talking about the trip and all of that kind of stuff, Tiffany says that her work comes first. Then they go into, I'm sorry, yeah, I shouldn't do them like this because I felt like what Carlos and production did to them was kind of wrong because they literally let them people come early that morning and then bring them out until like the last maybe hour to 15 minutes of the filming of the taping. I think that was their scene was like one of the last scenes. So wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe she was blindsided either because again, at the end of the day, and anytime something like that happens, you're going to guarantee somebody's going to get hurt, right? So I truly believe that hurt is involved, but I also believe that Destiny has done some things, and I believe LeBerick has done some things. Um, what is going on? What is going on? Was that a dress for me? I don't agree with you. I see you gonna make it an issue, but I'm cool with that. Um, I don't know who this stuff is to, but I've already said, my stance on it. I just again, I I said what I said on that. Destiny is not innocent. Neither is LeBerry. It takes two to tango at the end of the day, and that's facts. um, uh, if Destiny disrespected Miss Van, I am pretty sure he disrespected his mother, or she disrespected. I think you meant she disrespected his mother. Destiny used to talk to LeBerick Rude in season 2, telling him to be quiet. Yeah, that's why again I say I don't believe Destiny at all. At all was guilty in this, and that goes again, like I said, for both of them. That goes for both of them. All right, so we move on to Mel and Martel, and y'all, I unfortunately I can't stay on this too long. I can't. I can't stay on this too long. Because at the end of the day, y'all, when someone is married, you have children, you get a divorce, every party in a way is going to be hurt. There is going to be some healing that has to take place. I believe in my mind, this is me. I believe that Martell tries to prove a point to Melody that although he done all this stuff, he got a baby mama and all of this stuff over here, it's like this man sits and I don't know what it is. I really don't know. But what I will also say is that I feel like, again, in any situation like this, people are going to be hurt. There's going to be feelings involved. We heard Mel say herself that there are children involved in this situation. I don't agree with Martell and his whole custody thing. I mean, honestly, we don't have to go back down this road again, coming from me, because y'all already know how I feel about it. So we don't have to go back down that road again. But um okay, hold on, guys. All right, sorry guys. Oh wait. Okay, sorry, guys. I was had to open the door. Sorry. Um, let me get back up here. All right. Can y'all hear me still? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. So again, I was speaking about, and again, this is just me speaking. I don't want to go down this road because I've already broke stuff about this custody battle and all of this kind of stuff. Um, if you ask me, I believe Martell is very homophobic. I'ma just keep it a book. We know that you were trying to take jabs at Marcus. Let's keep it a book. We know what you were doing. You stated that you didn't want your children around any men, but the fact that so you making it seem like, and here's my thing. He's making it seem like 20 plus men have been around his kids. Like Martell, stop it. Stop it, bro. Like what you're doing right now is you are just trying to get back at Mel, and that's it. And you shouldn't be. I mean, you messed up. You messed up. So at the end of the day, my feelings is Martell most definitely wants a child support check. Absolutely. But I said what I said. I think he is homophobic. Okay. I do. Because the digs that you dig, that you're trying to dig, you're digging at her brother because he's gay. So I mean, it's just yeah, I did laugh when she said his shoes was ugly too. Now I've been seeing people on uh Martell seems a little close to be homophobic to Carlos. Mm, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Only because they gotta give us something that looks good, right? But I do believe he's homophobic. I do. And look, it don't matter when you met somebody. If even if Mel met her brother when she was a teenager, at the end of the day, like what you're not about to do is say that he can't be around. Like that to me, that's really weird. Like, and then Martel talked about, well, I was available that week. So what was she supposed to do? Call you on the phone, ring, 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 ring. Martel answer the phone. Hey, can you watch the kids? Well, I can't right now. I'm at the chateau with Sheree. So how's she supposed to know that because it's not your week? It's not your week. It's not your week. So because she asked her brother to watch her children while she's away and you are available, she supposed to know to pick up the phone and assume that you are available? Bro, if it's not your week, what are the chances of you being out doing something or being out somewhere? Like, come on, man. It's a lot of things that he does and says that just really be like, I'd be like, baby, why? Why? So he wants to be able again to control Mel. To have um he wants to have a lot of I disagree with that. And I think when people say, here's the thing, and bottom line, here's my thoughts about this. Here's my thoughts about this. We have not seen or heard, other than from Martel and yeah, Marcus rides for those kids. When they are with Marcus, they are having a great time. Mel loves her brother. Um, but if you don't want any men watching your children, you got to make it make sense to me, right? What other men were watching your children other than Mel's brother? You said that there were 20 other people. You didn't say that there were 20 other men, but your issue is with the men. Y'all, you can't make me think nothing different. You can't make me think nothing different. No men, right? But you said she left your kids with 20 plus people. So you telling me she left your kids with 20 plus men? Stop. Martell is lying. Y'all know that that cannot be true. If we're going to say that your children have been with 20 plus people, why in the world would you then turn around and say, I don't want no men watching my children? But then again, at the end of the day, you have a concern of her brother watching the children, who is a man. This child is weird. 20 is absolutely his favorite number because he 20 women's, 20 babysitters, and 20 this and 20 that, and 20 this and 20 that child. I just disagree with the whole thing because we've seen nothing but great things that Marcus has done for those children. And if Mel felt any type of way about her kids going to Marcus, they wouldn't go. I truly believe that. So at the end of the day, Martell is not concerned about Mel being busy. He's concerned about him being able to want to control her and control them pockets. And that's period about how I mean, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Um, that's what I'm saying, Beverly. That's what I'm saying. So there has to be an issue and a reason why you don't want Melody's gay brother to watch your children. Come on now. The insinuation, are y'all blind? I don't like the insinuation. I don't. I don't like the insinuation. And I shouldn't have to speak of what it is. I shouldn't have to speak of what the insinuation is because it ain't cool. So I'll it's 267 people in the chat because I'm going to get ready to drop the link once I see what these likes and stuff is looking like. But what I wanted to say, hold on one second. Okay, when I opened this up, it's not true. He wants to control over Mel. That's why he was messing with her phone. Child, child. Um, okay, so here's the thing. Um, let's get into this last part of the reunion. Now, y'all, uh, I'm not gonna talk about this long because it could be very triggering to me. It could be very triggering to me. I don't know if you guys know, but a few years ago, I was diagnosed with some things, and I still recently been dealing with these issues. And so, listening to Kimmy's story, um, was very touching because I'm trying to say this without getting emotional because one thing that I'll say, and I've been hard on Kimmy because I also feel like when you're dealing with certain things, you have to be a little bit more humble in this situation that you're actually dealing with. And I felt like Kimmy was deflecting a lot, right? But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, no one, no one, no one asked for any of this stuff to happen to them. And the real true part that really broke me down was you guys have to understand how many women are affected by breast cancer. And Kimmy has one of, oh God, I'm trying not to even go there, but Kimmy has one of the most aggressive types of breast cancer. And you do go through a phase of why me, why this, why that. And you're literally trying to figure out what ways that you can get through these things. And there's a lot of times where there are people in your life who can pull you out of certain situations, but when something like this comes on, you have no choice but to look to God for strength every day. So, to Kimmy, I say this in all sincerity. It's tough to sit there and go through your chemotherapy treatments. It's tough to do a lot of those things. Sometimes you want to be by yourself, sometimes you want to be surrounded by people. It's a tough feeling to feel. So I am praying for Kimmy. I am. I saw Kimmy's beautiful picture of her. She completely cut off all of her hair. And Kimmy, I salute you for the strength for that because again, I know what this thing feels like, and it's not a good feeling. It's not. And so I really didn't want to go there, guys, when I talked about this, which was very, I should have talked about it first, but I have to say this. I didn't like Kimmy's choice of like what she wore, but Kimmy looks great. Kimmy looks great. She looks great at the reunion. She looks great with her haircut. She looks great. And when you truly have a testimony of you don't look like what you've been through, it's a reason to give God praise and appreciate where you are in your life. So, again, guys, I'm so sorry that I went there. I really am. But oh man, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Uh, again, um, I just salute Kimmy for the bravery, and although she's taken like hits on social media, again, it takes a brave, brave person to keep pushing no matter what. And so, Kimmy, again, I salute you, and I am going to continue to pray with you and for you um as you go through this journey. So all right, guys. Enough of that. I whew. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, 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 all right. Okay, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys are flooding in. Thank you guys so much for the Cash App, the Venmo. I see you said you don't have to shout me out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I appreciate that, guys. At the end of the day, like I lately have been getting up here and people that I talk to on an everyday basis don't even know what I'm dealing with to push. And so, again, I appreciate you guys for the love and the support that you guys give because, again, you don't have to do it. Don't. And I appreciate it again. And so, sorry, guys, that I had that moment because, golly, man, okay. Thank you, Miss Flossie, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Demetria, for the super sticker. This is my first time listening to you, praying for you, Chef Donna. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I do, I do, I do. Um, yeah, and talking about the mammograms, sonograms, the things that you guys are supposed to get, um, like I've had a sister, actually two sisters, to pass away from breast cancer. And one of them kept it from us for a very long time. And it wasn't until I went through my issue when I understood why. And so, again, my girl Kimmy, just keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting, don't stop, keep pushing, and understand that you're not in this fight alone. Sometimes it can feel like that. Be a room full of people getting support from everyone, and sometimes you still feel by yourself. And so again, Kimmy, um, shout out to you. Mm. Give me a second. Mm, all right. I gotta get it together. Um, okay, let me send this. Okay, so I'm getting ready to drop the link again for you guys to come up and give your commentary. The only thing that I do ask of you is that we be respectful of each other's opinion because we may disagree, agree to disagree on a lot of different things. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry. So we may agree to disagree on a lot of different things, but my hope and my what I'm asking you guys is please come up. Let's be respectful to one another. Let's not talk over each other. Let's try our best to not listen to respond, but listen to kind of understand each other's opinion and perspective, and agree to disagree and move in love. All right. I appreciate you guys for all of the love. I see what you guys are saying in the chat. Thank you guys so whew, very much. Thank you guys thank you guys so much. Oh, hey,
Hi,
what's going
how
on?
you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Had
That's good. You was crying?
Okay, yeah, I was trying to let it go. I was trying to let it go, but yeah, I'm good.
All right. Keep it's good to cry, honey.
Whew, okay.
Let it out.
Yeah, we good. We good now. We good
Let
now.
them use you.
We good. We good now. We good now.
So, everybody, today is Sunday. This is a day to tithe. Please do your tithes and your offerings. And we need money for the building fund. I
Period.
know some of
Okay.
y'all did not tithe today. So, you did not, if you did not tithe today at your church, tithe today with Chef Don Don, okay?
It's going on good grounds, I promise you, y'all.
That's right, y'all. Contribute to the building fund or do your tithes and offerings, please. Because I know y'all didn't, some of y'all didn't do it today. Seriously though, guys, we are still celebrating Chef's birthday, you know, um, until the end of January. Um, we want him to get enough money so that he can get what he wants for his birthday by the end of the month, before the month of January goes out. So you guys, please send in your tithes and your offerings to the storehouse. Also, get into the Patreon. The Patreon is $3. Um, it's going to be some exclusive content. So if you're not in Patreon on by Monday, you won't hear it nowhere else.
Nowhere else because it won't
So
even be public.
it will not be public, and you better not share it, because if you share it, you're gonna get blocked. So
Period. Blocked.
yes. So what is it? It is $ Chef Don Don 2 for your Cash App. For your Venmo, it's just Chef Don Don.
Chef
Simply
Don Don too.
Oh yes, Chef Don Don 2. I'm sorry. See, Simply Elegant One. Drop the link for the donations. Drop the link for the Patreon. Um, and what else was I gonna say? I guess that was it. But I trust me, I will be back before it's over if I don't get no money. So
Well,
you
we
guys
got one
please,
donation that just came in
who
from
is it from?
Uppity. Thank you, Uppity. Thank
Uppity.
you.
Where
Thank
you
you.
been,
Thank
Uppity?
you.
Where you
Thank
been?
you.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Uppity. Thank you for your tithes and your offerings. God is going to give it back to you sevenfold. Trust me. Thank you, Uppity. So,
Period.
Anybody else, we'll call you out. We'll thank you. We'll jump up and down. Whatever you want us to do, just send your tithes and offerings in. Um, what else? Is there anybody else? Let me speak to my people right quick. Let me see.
Yeah, you
Let
got
me see.
simply, you got uppity, you
Hi,
got
Kathy Colbert. Hi. Hi, Simply Elegant One, my boo. Oh, look at Thick Girl. Thick Girl in the house.
yes, she is.
Louisiana chick. Hey. Happy belated birthday, Queen Nola. Is that my friend or that's somebody else?
That is not Nola,
Oh,
but
okay.
hey, Queen Nola, how you doing? How you
Hi,
doing?
Queen. Hi, Queen. I'm scrolling down the people. Um, Uppity. Hey, Shalika B, Veronica. Hi, Miss Linda Gamble. I just want to give y'all a shout out.
Thank you, Beverly. You did. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you all. Thank you guys for the super chats and the super stickers. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna turn I'm gonna turn the program
Thank
back
you,
over to
Tanya.
Chef because we're getting ready to go into our 3 o'clock service.
Thank
Who
you.
was that from?
That was from Tanya, baby. That was from Tanya.
Tanya. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's all that cut out. Somebody must have called her on her phone. Somebody call you on your phone, lady. She cut out. Okay, listen. So I have dropped the link. Thank you guys for the love, for real, for real. Y'all don't have to do any of this, and it is so appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps and the Venmos that you guys sent over. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we about to hear from everybody. Now, one thing I do want to say again, we're going to respect each other. We are going to agree to disagree, kind of move on. You know what I'm saying? And yes, happy Founders Day to the ladies of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Absolutely, January 15th, Howard University, 1908. Come on now, I appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. Happy Founders Day. Happy Founders Day. All right.
Okay, y'all.
Francine, you got
Huh?
some on the episode or
I thank you, God, that it's over. Thank you, God, it's over now.
it's
It's
over now?
over now. I'm so glad it's over now.
I'm so glad that I can make it because
Yes,
it's over now.
it's over now. From Kirk Franklin. Yes, from Kirk Franklin.
Period. Kirk Franklin.
Yes,
Kirk Franklin,
yes,
the one that
yes.
don't need the bishop for the clout.
I'm so glad it's over with. I really am. And I hope that, I hope the millimeters, I hope that, relax and take their vacation and things like that and do other things, see the world, because it's more to life than a millimeter. Yes, that's what I think.
Oh my
That's what I
goodness. Oh
think.
my goodness. Okay, let me let everybody.
I'm glad I don't have to see Carlos King and them crocodile tears.
You wasn't
Oh,
moved by
praise
his
God,
tears.
praise
No,
God, praise
listen,
God.
and I'm a cancer. A cancer is an emotional person, but I didn't
We
even
sure
shed
are.
a tear. Yeah, I didn't shed a tear. I didn't tear up
Not a
or
single
nothing.
one.
Yes,
I'm
the
like,
hell
what?
y'all are. Y'all too emotional. Jesus, I got one in the
I ain't
other
cried
room.
last
Oh,
night,
Lord.
but I ain't
Oh
cried
yeah,
last night.
I didn't
I know
either, and I'm
nobody
very
did because that we
emotional.
all knew that was fake.
I cry with the drop of a dime.
Oh yeah.
If I see somebody else cry, I cry. But that last night, no, I did not cry.
He
Oh,
cried. We didn't
Okay.
cry
but
I
it
watched that last
definitely
night. I said,
got
what
me
the
a
hell
little.
going on?
It
So,
got me a little bit. Well, not necessarily him, but
The,
you know,
the
did
hell
just
you?
is
the
going
man.
on with Carlos? That's what I said.
I love you all back. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it.
Can we please say we not gonna be up here trying to trigger nobody? We ain't gonna come up here with no mess. We ain't gonna try to start no mess with nobody. Just letting it be known up front. That's not what we gonna do
I
today. It's Sunday. Let's act
can't
like we
But
got some sense.
we gotta be respectful. We gotta be respectful. We
I
gotta
just
be.
simply.
You
It's a
cutting out my
robot
baby
on here.
love. You cutting
I
out.
said
Y'all
I
like my
heard you
name?
twerking earlier.
Oh yes, we had to twerk because baby, this is a celebrate. Y'all gotta understand. I am
I heard my
so
knee.
glad. I am so glad
Sing, celebrate.
that this is over. Hey,
My Saint said,
hey.
if anybody need twerking lessons, she got you.
Baby, we glad it's over.
Hey,
We glad it's over. Hey, we glad it's over. The storm is over. The storm is
All
over.
right, so I mean y'all just don't understand. It has been a
A
last
long
this last
year, because we
yeah.
have been with these people all year long. It
We've
has
gone
been
through we've
ridiculous.
gone through 4 seasons with them, and then we started the seasons all over again.
Winter,
Nobody.
Oh,
spring, summer, and fall. They gave us all hell all this damn year.
Yeah, the
Y'all
season
like my
started.
name?
I was going to say the season started online. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
hey,
y'all like
hey,
my name?
hey. Okay, so look, this is how I'm gonna do it, y'all. All right.
Y'all get on my
Now,
nerve.
I want to again, we gotta make sure that we're not talking over each other and we being respectful. All right. Please, please, please. Because the comments be wearing me out. Y'all talking over each other. Y'all
Um,
yelling. Y'all this,
Yeah,
y'all
so
that.
turn your computers up
First,
if y'all can't hear.
I don't know who that was that just dropped back down, but
That was Simply Elegant one.
oh, okay. But please, let's be
But can I
respectful.
say this too?
Yes.
Please also be a little patient in the comments. There is a delay, so sometimes we don't know somebody is starting to talk, and that's why everybody's up power on each other. Just be a little
Baby,
patient,
we going
y'all.
in and out, in and out, in
there's
and
a
out.
lag. There's a
Yes.
lag. She was trying to say there's a lag. Sometimes we don't know who's talking, and then
Right.
we'll start talking at the same time, and it feels like we're talking over each other.
And
Now, I
sometimes,
got one
Yeah.
question before we get into the
girl, we
conversation.
like your name.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Jesus.
Okay. So listen. Who wants to go first?
I only got
Oh,
one thing to say about one person.
okay, go ahead.
Well, two people. Starting with Bug Eyes, bobblehead blow pop, Peyton Williams. Girl, I'm sick of hearing about the 6K. We all need a bad friend like that who gonna give you $6,000 with no expectations of you paying it back. I need a bad friend like that. Where are the applications for those friends? She gave you the $6,000. The $6,000 wouldn't have been brought up if you wasn't carrying yourself to everywhere. All these interviews talking about how she's a bad friend. She's a master manipulator. She did this. She did that. I tried to support her, but she sent the money back because she knows you ain't got none. Okay, she know you ain't got none, and she didn't say she gave you $6,000 for your light bill. She said she went to your house, saw a utility notice on the door, and that's all she needed to know. You didn't have to say nothing to her. She just went ahead, PayPal'd you the money, cash that Venmo, however it happened. We don't particularly care at this point. You got the money. You didn't have to pay it back. Shut up about it. Because you kicked this off. We wouldn't have heard nothing about no money if it wasn't for you. You did it to yourself. And speaking about that lady, stop doing business with you. You got bad business practices. That woman came out on social media and said, I'm a millionaire. Can't nobody tell me what to do or who to not do business with. You had bad business practices. She saw that. Hell, we saw that based off what you showed us on the show and what your employees had to say down in them Facebook groups. Quit playing with us. You got bad business practices. I'm surprised ain't nobody reported you to the BBB yet, because I've got a feeling a few of y'all gonna be reported soon. Not by me, but by a few people. Um, you saying that, oh yeah, he hacked when you hacked his phone. So you just gonna tell the truth, huh? You just gonna tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth on the stage. Cause ain't nobody mentioned nothing about no hacking of the phone. You just wanted to get the heat off of you in a sense of, why is you calling this man at 5 o'clock in the morning? What you calling him for? Huh? Y'all wasn't friends like that. You moved out of Huntsville. You came back to Huntsville. And based off what your Facebook page said, girl, please. Um, and then fish hooks. You and these, you and these fish hooks on this dress. I'm so sick of you talking about you have a dark soul. You're the devil in sheep's clothing. It's wolf in sheep's clothing. But I remember you got your master's degree from ICDC College. and Trump University. Two unaccredited places, two places that got shut down, and two places who didn't teach you not a goddamn thing about knowledge or whatsoever. Or, phrases, homonyms, synonyms, hyperboles, anything else that goes up in there. Similes, they didn't teach you they didn't teach you nothing. Nothing. And I mean, Mel was right. I'm not a millimeter whatsoever, but she was right. If I'm all the things you just said I am, be thankful we not friends no more.
Right.
Yeah, be
If I
great.
am all the things that you said I am, be grateful, be happy, jump for joy, get your fishing hook stuck in the couch while you at it, and be happy we not friends no more. Because that means your life became so much better. The dark cloud was lifted. But then again, you are sitting next to the dark cloud in your life. Because your man keep you in a twin XL room with king size furniture. Y'all never gonna live on bedrock. And if you let the people tell it, y'all live close to the highway so y'all can walk out y'all front door, walk across the highway to get to the local convenience store. Okay, to get your cherry slushy. Girl, get out my face.
Don't. My church looking ain't got nothing to do with this.
You don't know if they don't.
Girl,
They
you don't
probably
like a
like
And
some
go
She
cherry
tried
between.
it.
slushies too.
She
Ain't
just
got
tried it.
nothing to do with
When you go with
They
that
this.
probably
woman.
like
She
cherry
tried it.
slushies too.
just to add on to what you were saying, ranting, it also came out
Do
that
it.
Mel gave her money for an attorney for her custody case.
See, the lady just handing out money left and right for you, and you call her a bad friend and master manipulator. Where can I get in on this bad friend situation? Because I need that. Is she taking applications? No, for real. She taking applications.
I'm telling y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something in the chat too. Pay what you owe. The Bible say pay what you owe. If you know you owe somebody, pay them, because if not, you're not gonna have any good luck. You are not.
Speak the word, Miss Francine.
Pay what you owe. I don't
Speak,
know who I'm
speak.
speaking to today, but pay what you owe.
Yeah, they live close to the highway. That's what the people said. They live close to the highway and they can walk across, they can walk out their front door, walk up a hill, walk across the highway as the traffic is coming, and go on down to the local convenience store and get them a bag of chips, a hot dog, and a large Coca-Cola. That's what the people said. But I say, you still living in a room in a house that's the size of a shoebox with king size furniture, which forces y'all to be on top of each other, but y'all don't really want to be on top of each other, okay?
So she wants to be on top. He don't.
Yeah, you want to be on top, but he don't want you on top of him. And then bedrock is not gonna happen. Y'all just need to go ahead and sell that land back to the city and get y'all a little money to help with y'all little lawsuits y'all got going on, because it's not gonna happen no time soon. Just leave that alone. And you know what, Tiffany and Lewis, congratulations on your baby. I don't appreciate Carlos moving on, as Lewis was bigging up his wife about all the things that she does. But then again, Carlos feels like if a woman's stock is on the rise, then she needs to also make sure she doesn't forget about her man and, make him feel wanted and hold him down. And once again, nothing any woman would have done or said would have kept a man like Martel at home. Carlos, go to hell with gasoline draws on while you drink a hot cup of hellfire.
Oh, thank you so much, Alf Mac, for the super chat.
Ooh, we like the
I've
super
been
chats.
wanting to send you my offering for a minute. I don't use Cash App. Well, thank you so much for the
Thank you.
super chat. We
Thank
greatly
you. Thank you. Who was it, Chef?
appreciate it.
Who was
That
it?
was Alf Mac.
Thank you,
Yes.
Alphabet. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart to the
Yes,
Mhm.
thank
depths
you.
of my soul.
Again, I am a very humble person and I appreciate any love you guys send over. It is greatly needed and appreciated. Hey, hey,
Better
Chef,
say
do
Ooh,
it
it.
again
honey
real quick.
You
vibrato.
better say it like your sister say it.
He
Thank
Wanted,
you,
left.
Alf
needed,
MC.
appreciated, and deserved.
Listen,
Alf
we got some good
MC.
things
Thank you,
coming up.
boo.
We got some good things coming up on the channel, y'all. So
Hmm.
yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see it. I'm
Yes.
super excited.
Oh, hold on.
So thank you
Yes,
guys.
Andre Carr, a hot cup of hellfire will be served up to Carlos King. He get on my nerves. Him
Oh
and his
my.
crying did nothing for me. Save your tears, honey. It didn't work. Them white lady tears don't work on me.
Next time.
Well, hey friend, I just wanted to tell you that don't you ever apologize for being human. You
Thank you,
know,
thank you, thank
we
you.
love and support you, and I'm a Cappy, and we're sensitive, and we could cry at a drop of a dime. I done cried a million times on my own platform, and don't be Karen. I just say unsubscribe if you can't get with it, because I'm human, I'm real. That's it. But you already know I'm the oddball out. There's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with,
Who
and for
who
one,
is this
I
Who
talking?
are
feel
you, baby? Who are you?
Who is this?
This is butterfly. This is butterfly. Butterfly.
Oh, hello, butterflies. Nice to meet you.
hello, nice to meet you too. Um, For one, I
Two
think
face.
Letitia said for I mean not Letitia. Melanie said first season that Martel was a hands-on father. I personally think he should have first choice to watch his kids if you need somebody to watch
Uh-uh.
them. You know
Uh-uh.
what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Because you already admitted to the fact
Mm-mm.
that he's a hands-on father, and I don't think that the divorce should change that. That's my opinion. Nobody has to agree with me. I'm not asking nobody to agree with me. That's my opinion, and I'm not going to change it. Next. The other issue I don't like is I feel like it's everybody nobody else is successful, but everybody else got businesses, but only Melanie could be successful. It's like if he my logic with the trying to tear down Montel's business is he has to also take care of them kids. Now the minute he's not financially taking care of them kids, people will throw that in his face. But if you're tearing down his business, that's also going to go into him funding his kids. How does that make sense? That's the other issue I have. I don't that doesn't that's like cutting your nose off to spite your face. I personally think that don't make sense because he's responsible for them 4 kids just as well as Melanie did, physically, financially, emotionally, all of that. So I think trying to destroy his business to be spiteful doesn't make any sense
Um,
because
What
the
business does he
who
have?
Hey,
who
whoa, no, no, we can't interrupt. We cannot interrupt. We cannot interrupt. Just let the people get it out.
okay, yeah. So that
Yeah,
that to
wait.
me don't make any sense because I feel like the money that he makes is going to go to his children also. He has 5 children, so he needs the money. Um, as far as I feel like this. That's Letitia's husband. That's who she married. That's who she got to lay down with. I find it hypocritical that when people thought that Mel and Martel was getting back together, it was all like, yeah, oh, they look good together. I'm so happy. But then as soon as they found out that was a quick vacation, it was back to dragging Martel. So either he's good for her or he's not. I think that's hypocritical because when they thought they was getting back together, it was yeah, 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 yeah. And personally, I feel like Mel is a snake. Melanie went on Facebook and the content creator already came out and said it. I'm not going to name them. I have the screenshots. Already came out and said that Melanie gave them all the information, including Arion's. I'm not going to call her coleslaw, including Arion's information. So at the end of the day, Melanie's the type of person that throws the rock and hides her hand. So I'm all good with it. There's like 20 plus new content creators that do nothing but attack docs and everything else to the other content to the other cast members. But all Melanie's just she's not even accountable for her marriage falling apart. It took 2 people to be in that marriage, so I think 2 people are responsible for the marriage falling apart. Who's right, who's wrong, that's for them to decide. But I do believe they both are at fault for the marriage falling apart. That's my opinion. I'm not just gonna lay it on Montel. At the end of the day, there was another thing. Oh, I just wanted to address. I know you in the comments. I made a comment, and one of your mods, I don't know, whatever. She didn't like what I said, so she just kept referring to my comments. And my thing is, we don't have to agree. I'm not attacking what you have to say. Please don't attack me. I was called ignorance is bliss. Like, why I gotta be ignorant because I don't agree with you? That don't make me ignorant. That just means we don't see things the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's like me calling you ignorant because you see things your own way. I don't think that's cool. That was my issue with that. And like I said, I wasn't really trying to entertain it. Everything I said, they kept replying back to me without saying my name. So I'm not going to say their name. I'm gonna keep the same energy. I know you was talking to me because you were replying to my comment. But at the end of the day, I'm not here for none of that. I support you, Chef Don Don. We don't agree on a lot of things, but I still respect you and I love you and I'm here to support your platform. I haven't been around a lot because I miss your notifications. I'm in and out. I got my own life. You see what I'm saying? But I support you on any platform that I follow you on, and you know that I respect you. So I don't, what I'm saying? I'm not here with all that. I'm not here to make nobody agree with me or cuss nobody out because they don't agree with me. You see what I'm saying? I don't agree with a lot of things you said about and then, oh, I'm sorry. Never mind about the non-agreeing. That's what I had to say about that. Moving on. Melanie admitted to having multiple people watching them kids. So at the end of the day, if it wasn't true, then she would have said that. Melanie admitted to it, but she also said that I do that because I don't want to deal with you, which to me is spiteful. If you don't want to deal with him, find a middle person that helps you do that. But at the end of the day, anybody can harm your kids. You may trust these people, but we've known mothers that we've seen plenty of kids that got killed by the hands of somebody that the parent trusted. So at the end of the day, it's a give or take. It is a 50-50 chance you take. But if my child's father is available to keep my kids, regardless of how much I can't stand them, that's where they're going. Especially when I know he's a good father, which Melanie has already said countless times. So now that they're divorced and they're going through their issues, I don't think it's fair for neither one of them to use the kids as pawns. Because I think they both have played into using the kids as pawns. Personally, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's Tisha's husband. She want to believe he didn't cheat. That's on her. Nobody else is gonna be responsible for that. Spent 5 years trying to dig up a woman, and she ain't came out yet. If the Anya girl was supposed to come out, well, she didn't come out. And if Mel wasn't trying to bring this out, then why is she sitting with the girl inviting her to group trips and all this other stuff? Come on, it don't make sense. Like, Melanie's just as accountable, as toxic as the rest of the cast. They're all toxic. All of them. Every last one of them. Period. Thank you, Chef Darn Darn.
You're welcome.
If
What
my baby
business?
daddy wants to keep in touch with me and wants to keep accounts of where I am going and what I am doing and how much money I am spending and making, I don't need you to watch my kids for nothing. If it's my time, I get to choose who my kids go and be with. Just because you are the father does not make you the fit person for them to go with. If my mama wants to watch them, if my brother wants to watch them, they can do that. Martel has had his uncle who has a jail record watching these kids, but it's not okay for the teacher, the brother who loves them and shows us nothing but how much he loves them, teaching them how to swim, teaching them how to do all these things. And it's wrong for him to watch his nephews and nieces because Martel is available. No, Martel isn't available to watch his kids. Martel is available to see what Mel is doing, where she's going, how long she was there, how long did it take before she came back, who she went with. That is what Martel wants to do. Martel could give a rat's ass about watching his kids. Martel bribed his kids with goddamn peach cobbler to tell him what their mama is doing. That's a fit.
Wait, Prophet Thought. I don't mean to cut you off, but you gotta add in. No, I'm trying to, because it was like y'all keep saying it's just peach cobbler. No, remember there was levels to it. It was peach cobbler, ice cream, and popsicles. The person who gave the most information got that peach cobbler.
Well, I'm talking about the one that got the peach cobbler because she was the one recorded. So that means she had to tell the most because he recorded the one that gave the best information, and that's who got the peach cobbler.
Cobbler do sound good right about now.
Honey, we need something, baby, because child, let me
And
tell
also, that lady is not the only person that talked about these people's marriage. Her mama talked about her marriage. Her husband showed us how unhappy he is in their marriage. He act like he don't even like the lady. He embarrasses this lady every time they get on camera. When is the last time Mel has referenced these people's marriage and anybody that this man has been with? We cannot keep going back 5 seasons ago and talk about this is what this lady is doing now, because this lady says nothing about these people until these people say something about her 50 times. And then when she gets tired, she rebuts. But other than that, she doesn't speak these people's names. She goes, she does her skincare, she packs her boxes, she plays Hard Knock Life, she let the kids dance, and they pack boxes. That's what we see. That's what I have seen, and I'm going by what I have seen. So, Martel, with all that bull crap he did on that stage last night, we all know that man still wants that lady. We all know that man is hurt, but he's the fool that broke up his daggone family, so he got to sit in it. We all know Mel is healing. She's not healed from everything he did to her. So yes, she cried last night because she's a person. She's a human being, and that's what you do when you have emotions bottling up in you. You have to release it. But she wasn't crying because she wants that man back. I don't think that. No way, no sir. Even if she did, I wouldn't accept that she wanted that man back. I would lie and tell everybody nope, that's not what she was crying for. No, we're not gonna let her do that. I felt for Kimmy. I didn't like that. That's where they left us off at. Why would you want your audience to be left off on a somber note? That was stupid. That was dumb, Carlos. But we were talking about Carlos King. You didn't have to cut Tiffany off. You let the damn pregnant lady sit backstage for 15 hours, and then you bring them out and give them 5 minutes to talk. That wasn't right. Even though they ain't got much, but damn, she pregnant. That was something that was more than they gave us since they've been on the show, and she couldn't even get it out. And Marcel, you looked like Hercules, Hercules. You looked funny as hell clapping for them people. You know you wasn't happy. You just was embarrassed because you thought that he wasn't getting no cuckoo. And the whole time he was getting some, they just had a week and you tried to make it seem like that man wasn't getting none at all. But he getting more than you getting from your wife, isn't he? And Maurice, you're irrelevant. You're gonna be irrelevant. That damn award was stupid as hell. And now you got this lady going through all this bull crap because you wanted to make yourself relevant. And you want to give out on a damn award that you didn't even freaking watch the people that you nominated for the damn award. Like, you just stupid. Destiny, girl. Destiny. This is why Aunt Natty call you Dusty, because you just dusty. You always try to pull at somebody's heartstrings. Girl, we don't care. We don't care. Get out there and do it yourself. You the one sat here and squandered your whole opportunity of being on TV. You never told us nothing. We don't know no more about you now than we did when you first started this show. Only thing we know now is that you was a leech. You don't want to do the work. You ain't got no business skills. You ran your business into the goddamn ground because you wanted to be on the level of everybody else. I see why you and Martel are goddamn friends, because y'all the same two damn dummies. Y'all just stupid. Girl, all you had to do was you could have gave us the single parent story. You could have gave us the new businesswoman that's a single mother story. You could have gave us haven't fallen on a divorce, fresh out on divorce story. Girl, you could have gave us so many things, but you decided to give us nothing. But you want us to put you on the same level as we put male, as the millimeters put male on. Well, maybe you could have had some decimeters if you'd have played your damn cards right. Whatever the hell, I don't know what to call it, because I still don't know what a millimeter is. She could have had some destins, trips to Destin. I don't know. She could have had a group. I do know that. If she'd have played her damn cards right. But no, she want to wear outfits like this and wear hair like this and just not have air in her goddamn building when you're having a whole goddamn function, and not have no damn products in your store because you want people to give you everything, even though you right across the street from a Dollar General. Girl, you did this to yourself. This is nobody else's fault. This ain't LeBarrick's fault. This ain't LeBarrick's mama fault. This ain't Mel's fault. This ain't your daddy's fault. This ain't nobody's fault but yours. You wanted to stomp with the big dogs, but you didn't have the big dog pockets to do it. So just face the fact. Your friend was your friend. That lady left a fitting to come and pray with you. How many friends is doing that? And her mama came with her. How many friends see your damn past due notice on the damn door and they tell themselves, oh, let me just give her this so she can pay this bill? Where they at? Because I want one. Please give me one. Mel, are you looking for anybody? Because I will take the position. Destiny, you are bitter. You are, girl, I just don't like you. Point blank period. Next person.
And on that note, please remember to send your donations in. Please remember to do your tithes and offerings. Bring them to the storehouse of Chef Don Don. Please. And I want everybody to take a breath off of that. Just breathe in some good air and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't let this show give you anxiety. Don't let this show, be your everything.
And one more thing, Martel let us know that he was the catalyst that broke his marriage up, because he admitted it. He sat there and he said he is the reason. He knows he's the reason that this marriage, that it went the way it did, because he didn't want to stay in the house. He wanted to go to the gym. He liked peasants. He likes oranges. He liked tangerines and things. That's why they didn't work. And if Mel did go out there and do something with somebody, she was well within her damn rights. That man cheated on her from the day before they said I do, all the way up until the day she said I am done.
Don't forget that he also, when confronted, he admitted that he was the one being greedy, that Mel was doing everything she was supposed to. And then Mel did say, you know what, if she could do it again, she would listen more. But
A
she
little
was
bit
listening
more.
to him, and she did try. And he even told us he wanted to still go out there and act like he was single while being married.
Can I add this on to the whole like custody
What
situation
he
of him being like, oh yeah, if he's in town and if she has to go somewhere, she should just call him. That's not how this works. It's her week.
Hey, Cheryl, who's Cheryl talking to?
I don't know.
Cause sweetie,
I
my
just
kids are grown. I don't have to call my kids' name because they are grown, lady.
but
I
Okay,
just
and I
want
can
to
say
say
whatever I want to say out my mouth, lady.
the
I
people
just
Okay,
get
I
bold in
y'all,
these
y'all.
comments.
I just
Look,
want to say,
look, look. Wait a minute. Wait a
Can
minute.
I
Wait,
talk?
wait,
I'm
wait
sorry.
a minute.
just
Wait
saying
a
that.
minute.
Where are the
Wait a minute.
decorations today?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Today is a day of a celebrate.
It's a
celebrate.
So
celebrate,
what we
y'all. Come
not
on
gonna
now.
do? Yes,
We
it
gonna have a
is.
celebrate. We
We
not gonna
gonna
get
It's
worked up with
celebrate
the
celebration
comments.
We
We
not
not gonna
touching
get
I
each
worked
can't
up with
other.
the
believe y'all doing that. Now
people.
y'all know better.
We not
We
touching
to
no
we
child
No,
celebrating.
today.
they know
we
better. Don't come for me.
celebrating
We
because
They
these
know
celebrating.
male
better.
We not doing none
identified
of
Yeah,
that
they
pick
know better.
crazy
me's
Don't
get
come
a
for
stuff.
me.
break.
We celebrating.
They better
Okay.
know.
I'm
Now hold
celebrating
on.
after I
These
get their
male
ass
Now,
together.
identified
I'm
pick
trying to
Celebrate
tell
me's.
all
you,
we want.
friend. That's why I said I'm talking to you and you alone because
gotta
it gets real
celebrate.
crazy.
Y'all are not friends.
We
I
don't gotta
Okay,
go back
like
and forth. We
what?
really don't.
I
We
want
really
to
don't.
Okay,
say
let me mute.
I want to
I gotta go to work. So let me just say this right quick. I feel like these male identified pick me's, they've been controlled so long they don't realize they free. But anyway, what them likes looking like? What are
Let's
the
see.
likes for the channel looking like? Can we please like
Goddamn
the
friend.
video while you're
That's what I
trolling?
need
Like
to
the
know.
video.
That's what
If
Okay?
you on
that's what
windmill,
I'm
hit
trying
that
to figure out.
button.
Oh
ask
my
Hit
it.
that
God.
button,
Jesus.
baby. Hit that
Hit
button,
the like while you're
please.
Okay.
trolling.
281 in here, and we got 262 likes.
And we're gonna celebrate the fact that these male identified pick me's get a break from this show because they need it.
Can
Okay,
I
I'm
talk?
done.
They
I
Can I
just want
definitely
talk?
to say
do.
this one.
Can the
I just
treasurer talk? Can the treasurer talk?
Lord have mercy. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my apple juice, y'all.
Hallelujah. Can the
Somebody,
treasurer talk?
go ahead, Trish.
So I need guys listen up in the chat and on the panel. I need to raise $100 so Chef can get his prescriptions this week. So
What?
it's 200. It's
Not you, baby.
208. Well, Lord,
I was saying I'm
you
sorry
sing
because I didn't mute myself, Lord.
Go ahead, Francine. She
Jesus.
go ahead. She on one right now.
So
It's
Wait,
up to
I
wait,
you.
need
wait,
to
wait,
raise.
wait, wait, wait a minute.
This is some of the. I tell you what, I cannot.
Yeah, I promise. Look. We are celebrating the fact that Love and Marriage Huntsville is over, y'all. It's not that deep. It's
Yeah.
just a show.
Will
They
not
don't know none of these
and
people in
respond
real
to other
life, though, for
posts because
real.
it seems like emotions
Oh
are involved.
God.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
I get that.
necessary. I'm trying
I
to
get
help
that.
diffuse things and saying, "Oh God, I'm just trying to help diffuse things because it seems
Who is that talking?
huh?
Who is that? Kimmy talking?
No, that's
No,
Cornita.
no, that's QT.
Oh, Quinita. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was my sister. Go ahead,
That's what you
Quinita.
get.
Go ahead, Quinita.
No,
Everybody, go
trying to
ahead
help diffuse. I
and
was
get
trying to help
everything
diffuse.
out about mail because I got something more important to talk about than mail.
I'm not. I wasn't talking about Mel. I was trying to help diffuse the situation because that's it.
Oh, I can help diffuse the situation. Guess what? We about to drink some wine, some champagne, some whatever you got, because this show is over, y'all. Do you know how excited I am that this show is over? Oh, I can't stand all of them, and it's so good to be
Who are you?
free.
Oh,
Who are
Tracy.
you?
okay.
Hi, Tracy.
Baby
Hi,
Francine not gonna let us be
Tracy.
great today.
she's not.
I'm so
Hey,
happy to be
Tracy.
free. I'm so happy to be free.
Cause I
I
don't know these
swear to
people.
you, I don't want to see not none of them on Instagram. I don't want to hear about no Patreons they did. Them suckers better not interview. They need to give us a break. A full break. I need a full. I know 6 months is asking for a lot,
Girl, now you know that ain't never gonna happen. You be lucky if
but
you get
I
6 days.
need a break. When I tell you, when this episode went off, I was like, hallelujah. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Day is over with. And then, all the reviews started. So I watched everybody reviews. I mod for everybody. I do all the stuff that I need to do. Then I watch Carlos' little recap thing to, 'cause everybody talk about that little thing. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this done. But I am so excited. When does Bell Collective come back? Because I miss Timber and her pink lipstick. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
You
I
got to
just
get through DC, baby. You got to get through
oh
DC.
Well,
goodness
yeah, I was about to say you probably
gracious.
got to get through Love and Marriage DC, but allegedly they might have filmed their reunion. Yes, I mean not their reunion, they finale episode yesterday with one of Letitia's brunches. You know what I'm saying? So
The show coming back before y'all think.
Okay, okay. Can I have the floor now? Can I have the floor now?
yes,
Thank you. So, listen, guys, the panel and the chat. I want to be able to raise $100 for Chef to be able to get his prescriptions this week. And I think, and I'm sorry to be butting in, but I think that's more important than Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and Destiny, and all of them. So please continue to give your donations, and I will stay on here if you want me to dance or whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Just keep sending in your donations. I'm trying to raise $100 for Chef so he can get the medications that he needs. Please, 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 and thank you very much.
you gonna
And
tweet?
just to add on to that, preferably Cash App because he won't get the YouTube super chats until
Who are
they get
you? Who are
cut.
you?
That's
How
I'm
come I
me,
don't recognize?
Butterfly.
yeah. Thank you, because
Oh,
that's true.
Butterfly.
And
Okay.
I'm
Francine,
Butterfly. Nice to
Oh
meet
my
you.
God.
Nice to meet you, Butterfly. I know your
Francine,
voice, my baby.
Yes,
What?
yes.
Yes. Yes,
Francine,
Dick.
Some people call me the voice because I have a distinctive voice, but
Yeah, I
Thank
remember your
you.
voice,
Francine.
Mom. Yes, Dick.
I was saying sorry because I thought when before the chaos started, I was saying sorry because I thought I was muted and I was
It's
talking to my
okay, Dick.
son.
It's
I was
okay,
trying
Dick.
to tell you, excuse me for talking and not being on mute. That's all I was
It's
trying to
okay, Dick.
say.
You trying to say something about me talking and not being on mute last night. I'm sorry, Dick.
Yeah.
I know
You
it.
Okay.
know what?
I'm
I
You
cannot
sorry.
Francine,
can't
I
even
can't.
apologize, baby.
at
I
all.
I
apologize, Dick.
can't.
Francine,
Yes.
can you check the group, please? I need you to
Yes,
check it
boo.
ASAP.
Let me get my
Thank you.
glasses. Let me get my
Let's see
Okay.
glasses, boo.
who has. I unfortunately y'all don't have Zelle. I'm sorry. I
No, if they
appreciate it
don't have
though,
Zelle,
guys.
they
I don't
can
have.
do cash. They can't do Cash App.
Well, some people don't fool with the cash out.
What about Venmo?
That's why it's Cash App and Venmo.
We take
Well,
food
some
stamps.
people I don't.
Whatever account you got, Jeff, whatever things you got.
Yeah. Um. So let's go into. Wait a minute.
I need my glasses.
Okay.
Wait, Chef,
Thank
before
you for
you
the.
move on, can I
Uh-huh.
change the subject one more again? I just
Hold
want to
on,
ask you.
we trying to get his money
Oh,
thing right. Let's get
Go
his money
ahead.
oh,
thing
Go
okay.
right.
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
apologize.
Go ahead. So let me just thank this. Just let me thank this person really quick.
All
I
these
did see
glasses
this
I got,
other.
I can't find a good pair.
Okay. KC shaded Disney in his review last night on YouTube. Martel just want to keep track of mail by asking. Yeah, and also
Exactly.
too, from what I understand, thank you for the super chat. Y'all know I got behind the scenes tea, so I just some things I gotta wait to release. But just know it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Who wants to speak next?
Oh, well, I was going to change the subject real quick because you are a chef. So, I'm trying to. I don't know. Have you ever cooked black rice before?
Say that again.
Have you ever cooked black rice before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, darn! I was going.
I
Me
haven't.
neither, and I'm trying for the first time because I
That
love
is
it.
a pending recipe. That is a pending recipe. We will be
I'm glad
discussing
you
that in the
said that
future
because baby, you made me
for the
click on this
Patreon.
Google and see. So
Wait,
I'm here for it. Black rice. Okay.
Chef, did
Yes,
you
I'm
get your
trying
That
it
is
for
cookbook
the
this
delightful.
first
month?
time, so I thought maybe you could give me some tips, but that's okay. Uh,
No, that
maybe
is
we
a
could do it
pending
together next
recipe.
time.
That
Okay.
is a
That is a
Okay.
pending
pending
recipe to
recipe.
get the 12
That
quarters
tutorial will
together
be on the Patreon
on the
in the
Okay,
Patreon.
future videos.
thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you. I
Behind the
appreciate it.
paywall.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Whatever
Wait,
you guys are doing, I solely appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate because you don't have to. So I
did you
appreciate
get your cookbook this month?
None of us did.
Who, Tracy, please don't bring up bad news. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot
Mhm.
going on,
Does
Tracy.
anybody else got to get their Love and Marriage Huntsville out?
Right.
I
That's what
I
we all
I
It's a
talking.
lot of
personally,
people up here. I don't think everybody had
yeah,
a chance to go
I
That's
yet.
don't
what
think
I'm
there's
saying.
any.
We changing
I
subjects
So
and
that's why
stuff.
I said,
I
who
was
want to speak next?
I was trying to say like one thing to add on to the custody situation,
Well,
but Melee
well,
happened, so
Ransom.
I went
Well,
on mute.
Ransom. I gotta be fair though. Gotta be fair. Gotta be
No,
fair.
I was like, I'm not.
But we
Listen,
got to move to the next person that they went.
I know.
Come back
Y'all
to
Well,
know
you.
I can
I
save
sure
mine
know.
till the end,
Fuck is
and
these people?
we'll
okay, go
I,
ahead,
tussle it out
Ransom.
later.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, y'all can move on to the next person. Like I get everybody has to get it out, and changes of subjects have happened. So I'm gonna go on mute and wait.
Okay, so we've heard from Francine, we've heard from Butterfly, we've heard from Ransom, we've heard from Proper Thigh. So we got Simply Elegant One, Tracy. We've heard from Kimmy. You said everything, or do you have something else you want to say?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm back at work.
You good? Okay, so out of Tracy, Simply, QT, Two Fairy, y'all kind of choose who goes first.
Well,
Well, go ahead, Tracy, babe. I'm ready to hear Tracy. No
right. Yeah,
offense.
let
Okay, go
Tracy
ahead,
go.
Tracy. Eat them up,
Who is
Tracy.
Tracy?
Me and Two Fairy will be last.
Eat them up,
Look,
Tracy.
Tracy.
I
Eat them up.
I I don't like none of them. So I'm an equal opportunity person because they all work my good last nerve. Um, was the Whitlows giving y'all like prom, or was that just me? I
I
got
mean,
prom
Some
Cash
people
App
from
like
the
really
prom
ensemble.
never give.
fashion. Some people like
Now
Oh,
prom
that you
The
okay.
pointed
fashion.
that
Cash
out, they
don't really
definitely
give.
was.
I'm just saying because I got from that ensemble was prom and pregnancy and deaconess number two, and they new junior usher board member. Congratulations, yay! Because
Not
they
Junior
give
Usher
me
board, man.
church like, oh, it's so cute. Because that's what I got from them, and it's cute, but not cute how Carlos let them like only be on for like 10 minutes. And I was like, well, when I think about it, they gave about 10 minutes worth of quality this entire season. So I guess that equaled out. I guess that made sense. But it's neither here nor there. Did she ever find her daddy? When she started the season, she started.
Nope.
Her and Mel was in the car looking for her daddy. They didn't give
And
no
Mel went to
updates
sleep
on.
on her in their car.
She was in the
Now that's
wrong
funny to
box.
me. I'm
They didn't give
sorry.
no updates on the
Tracy,
finding
she will
her
never
man.
find her father until she goes to the right box. And 1980 something is never going to be near the right box that she needs to look in to find her birth record. Baby was born in the 70s, and I don't know why she keep trying to say the 80s.
I'm just, I just have questions because I be trying to make foolishness make sense, and I just be interested.
Sometimes you
Um,
can't do that.
I try, I try every single time. Kimmy, love her, hated the outfit, love her. So glad that she's like moving on, and she's going through her situation, and things are on a positive note for her. So happy about that. Great. Um, I will say that I need Maurice to shut up, and I just need her to be the speaking head for that couple, and for him never to speak again. Cause every time he does, I feel like you're lying and you make it worse. And then she got to do like extra work to dig y'all back out of the hole that you created. So just stop talking for the couple, cause you don't make anything better, just worse. I promise you he could never represent me as an attorney because I know I would lose. I think him and Phaedra Parks got about the same record of, doing well in court. So I'm gonna go with absolutely not because they both seem absolutely terrible as attorneys. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna let them be. When it comes to, oh goodness gracious, Tisha and her missing chandeliers on her arm, and Marceau and his new gums and new teeth. I just need them to move on from their marriage and people talking about their marriage because people talked about your marriage in season one. We are now in season 4/5. And you still talking about this same tired story that your mama and Martel was talking about. Move on. Like you want the perfect marriage now. Girl, nobody wants your husband, so nobody wants your marriage. Move it along. What happened to her podcast. What happened to the book she was doing? Because you remember season 1, she had Kiki come and was, promoting that little book that she was selling, and that was her first like public speaking event. And she asked Melody, what she should do and for the blueprint. What happened to the books? Where's the books? Where's the podcast? Where? Oh, all of that went by the wayside so you could run Sculpt? Is that what happened? Because I refuse to believe that Marceau is letting you give him directions. Like nothing about him screams, my wife get to tell me what to do. And if anybody believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn. I got a beachfront property in Vegas. If y'all want it, let me know. Because I'm just trying to say, who believes that Tisha is telling Marceau what to do and he really listening? Anybody? Anybody believe that that's a viable idea? No one? Kind of
I
figured that.
also believe that
I think she
Maurice is
might be
bringing up
telling him what
people's
to do,
credit.
but I do not think he's listening.
Like there is no way that you're gonna tell me that she is telling you what to do, and you is like, he is. Season 1, she was in the attic. Baby had just left the house for the first time season 1, because she show was like flowers in the attic, living up there, had never been out of her house. And how you gonna make me to believe that? Girl, bye. Girl, get up off my face. Like, there's just no way. I use common
I
sense and
stand
logic,
on
and
that
that just don't work for me. I use common sense and
But see, I
logic.
agree with you and not agree with you. I do believe
Listen,
she's telling him, but I do not believe that he's listening. So I agree
I,
with you.
listen. I
You
will.
know.
Wait a minute. I
Okay.
thought we weren't interrupting. I thought we weren't
Now
interrupting each other.
I will say, and
Were you finished, Tracy?
on the last couple, the one that I think irritates me the most, Mel and Martel. I need Mel to get off her high horse and either interact with them or move on.
For what?
That's it. Either you're gonna interact with them or you're gonna move on. Meaning, when they want to talk to you about stuff, either you engage and tell them whatever, or you shut it down and be like, I'm not gonna do this, and move the storyline forward. Don't just let them keep sitting in these same things over and over and over again, because it is frustrating. It is annoying. Martel has said multiple times, oh, he messed up his marriage. Oh, he did wrong. He misses his family. He wants her back. He called the peasant his 15% on the interview and said if he would have known then what he knew now, he wouldn't have, stepped out of his marriage and he wouldn't have broke up his family. I mean, he said these things in interviews in different places, but I guess it made sense to have him like restate it on the panel in front of people, I guess. Maybe I guess here is my question, and I still have not found nobody to help me make this sense, and this is what I need. When they said that the picture was in his phone and he said, I'm sorry, going back to Tisha and Marceau, because this is all going to tie together. When Tisha said that she found a picture in his phone and it was 12 or 14 years ago and he was hiring that girl, if we believe the story that they also said, which was Mel and Martel helped them start Sculpt, then how the heck was you hiring people 10 or 12 years ago at the movie theater that you needed butt pictures for you to hire somebody? I feel like somebody need to go down to the Better Business Bureau and they need to tell them about these Huntsville people, because they be doing some old shady stuff at the movie theater, because this don't make no dang on sense, because nothing about none of y'all stories make sense. Nothing about how Kimmy and Marceau started dating makes sense. Nothing about y'all and this multi-million-dollar business makes sense. And if I have to hear one more person try to break down Mel and Martel cheating, not cheating, who did what when in this stupid storyline, I hate them all. I need none of these stories to move forward. I need everybody to move. Next season, I don't want to hear about nothing that we talked about here outside of maybe anything to do with the only person I semi like on this doggone cast, which would of course be Stormy. That's about the only person I semi like, because she ain't did nothing just yet to make me want to drag her by her scalp, because she ain't got no more hair no more. But that's all I got to say. Either way, this show is over. We gonna drink to every bit of that, because I hate them all.
Oh, wow. Now, hate is a strong word. How you hate people you don't know, baby?
This is how I hate people I don't know, because I mod for at least probably 10 of the channels y'all all know, love, and watch. And when I tell you, I
Not
leave
me. Not
one
me.
to listen. I mod for Bondi.
Child.
I
I
mod
don't
for the
listen to
full
nobody. I
Ooh
don't listen to
Ladies First
nobody but
panel.
Chef
I
and Thick
mod
Girl.
for
So I don't know. I
Scotty
don't
and
know you.
all of his peoples. So I
Listen.
mod for look, I
Calm
mod for
down,
Bondi and all
Francine.
her people. I mod for Scotty and all his people, and then all the subsets of all the little groups that go underneath that. I do it for every doggone body. So at this
Okay.
point,
Okay.
I am just
I
tired
still don't
because
know
I
them.
leave one from another from another. You don't have to know me because you know what I don't do. I don't do YouTube because I don't have the temperament because I have an
Well, why
attitude
you
problem,
on here?
and I'll come to somebody's house and I
Francine.
fight. So
Okay.
Oh,
I am
wow,
not
wow,
fun.
wow, wow,
So
wow.
I
We
don't
Francine.
do
don't do is
YouTube
fight
because
for
Wow.
pro
the way
Francine. We
y'all
gonna
be
fight
going
her.
at
That's what
these
we
people
don't
in these
do.
comment channels, listen, the way y'all be going at people in these comment sections, I be like, oh, ain't no way. Chef is way better than me because I've been cursed some folks out. Chef,
Mm.
you got the tolerance of a saint because y'all be crazy. But that's all I
What?
wanted to say.
Wow, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
My
Okay,
God, today.
wow, I don't even know what to say after that, but everybody have the right to their opinion, and that was hers. She hate everybody on the show. She's standing on it, and hey, that's good. That meaning you hate them, don't go into the season, just don't watch it because we're gonna get the same or the same of the same because we're dealing with the same people. However, I have been listening, and with some people I agree, some I don't agree, but those are their opinions, and this is my opinion. From what I watched last night when Carlos was giving us the ugly cry face, crying for Martel, it just for me it was a little bit out of place. You crying for Martel, but I didn't see that same energy or those tears for Mel. But that's the way he felt, and that's what he was telling Martel. But then when everyone was saying about when Mel was crying, I honestly believe she was crying because of the man Martel used to be, not the man that Martel is now. Of course, there's love. I'm pretty sure there's always going to be love because they're not only because of the four kids, they experience life together. And I felt like she just crying because this man used to be like the love of my life. But honestly, when a lady say that I can't stand the father of my children, there's never any coming back from that. And it seemed like the way Carlos was talking, it was almost like uh he wanted her to keep on. She remembered the good times that they had. Nobody have to tell her about the good times. She remembered the good times Martel had because she said it. And no, she never said that she was perfect. And she said she do take ownership of partly what happened in her marriage because she could have listened more. But for people to say, well, it take two to break up a marriage, it did take two. It was Martel and the other woman. Now I don't know what it is that people would have Mel to do. I mean, how long does it well, it's been 2 years and she ain't healed. No one had to walk in the shoes that she had walked in. So if it take her 2 more years to properly heal the way she needs to heal, not the way we feel like she needs to heal, but the way however she have to do it for her, that's best for her. I don't care. Long as she's on that healing process. And as far as I'm not gonna say too much about Kimmy because I kind of skipped through their part. And I hope her nothing but the best. Not luck. I wish her the best. Everything God and all the prayers that people are praying for her, I pray and hope that is God's hope and prayer for her also, because she has a battle ahead of her and it's not going to be an easy journey. That's what I'm going to say about Kimmy. Maurice, I'm not going to say anything about him either because he's the least recognizable person for me. Tisha, At some point, sweetheart, you're gonna have to get over this. Mel don't want to be your friend. You ain't, and Mel is not friend. She done said never. So that was the never that shook the world. So get over that, honey. If she got that dog spirit, dog black soul, okay, you don't be in that kind of space if you feel like someone is like that. Stay around, stay from around that. So then that way, that darkness and that whatever Mel got going on that you don't like, you don't have to be a part of that because you're not in that space. However, you are on a TV show and you are getting paid. This is your job. So you can either like it or just like Carlos said, he said it wasn't for anybody, but we knew it was for Destiny. But if you feel that way, keep your behind home, get the what he said, get the F out of here. Because this is your job. I don't care. I know I do, and I'm pretty sure there's people in the chat, go to work every day and work with people you cannot stand. That you cannot stand. So this your job. And as far as Destiny saying, oh, who said she wasn't in love? We said she wasn't in love. Because just like everybody said, I don't know nothing about Destiny. All I know, she was married, she was pregnant, and then she got a divorce. And then she came after Mel because her and Tisha, they're convenient friends. They're not real friends. But who is on this show? Real friends. So, this show, it was exhausting. It was very exhausting. And I know for me, I don't do Love and Marriage DC, but it looked like it might be interesting. But I have to kind of detox from Love and Marriage because that was a bit too much.
Yes.
That was a bit too much.
Detox.
Yeah,
You are right. You are so right, ma'am.
I have
You
to
are so right.
detox from that, and then I'll wait till Bell Collectives come on because they was kind of smooth. No, I'm not ready for Tamara's squeaky voice, but I am ready to see. I want to see Marie change from her bitter, nasty attitude and where she thinks she's better than everybody. I do want to see some growth in Marie and don't be the same person that she was from the first season to the third season. Change. Show me some change. That part. And hopefully, I listened to Carlos and Dustin review. Hopefully, when you do go into Huntsville and talk to your cast, because I love all my cast and they know where I'm coming from. I am coming from a place of love. Okay, if you're coming from a place of love, if they're not bringing it, you the boss. You don't have to wait till the season over to tell them, well, you're not bringing it, so you're not going to get them many scenes. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to show up for work no more. Keeping it real, you ain't even got to show up for work no more. So for me, going into 3 episodes of when the new season starts, I am going to watch. If my interest has not been piqued in 3 episodes and nobody has changed, it don't matter if I don't watch it no more because there's going to be somebody else that watch it. But one person not watching it is just as detrimental as everybody else not watching it. So those are my thoughts on that. And we can all agree to disagree. I don't hate nobody on that show, but I got a strong dislike for a lot of people that is on that show. I haven't been through what Mel have been through, but I can identify as being a woman. My battle wasn't as strong, as hard as hers, but nevertheless, it was a battle. And that's the way a lot of women can identify with Mel because they went through something and been betrayed. And if you have never been betrayed, you don't understand what Mel is going through because that hurts you to your core. It hurts to the core of who you are. And when you come back, all that petty, all that stuff, what you talking, say what you got to say, mean what you say, and say what you mean, and let's move on.
Yes, ma'am. What's your name? What's your name?
Marita.
Marita. That was good, Miss Marita. Detox.
Yes.
Detox.
Y'all got to detox. And I mean for real detox. For real.
Chef, we got any more donations?
No.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to raise $100 so he can get his medications. Let's get some more donations in.
Okay,
Please.
y'all going in the comment. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I see y'all. Y'all just having peaceful conversation. Okay, okay, okay. So we haven't heard from Two Fairy, nor have we heard from Simply Elegant One
Let's hear from Two Fairy because she been mighty quiet.
or QT. Two
Oh, hey,
Fairy.
QT.
Go ahead, QT baby. You've been patient and stuff. I
Hey,
don't want to go over you.
QT.
Come on, Quinita.
Come on, Quinita, give it to us.
Come on,
Give it to us.
Quinita, boo boo.
Just feel like, and I don't disagree with Tracy. None of these people are really, even though I support Bill a lot more than most people in this cast, I feel like they all are messy. They all petty. They all have some bitterness in them. They haven't moved on from things. It's not just Mel, but everybody's storyline this season was everyone hates Mel, and then they get mad when she finally responded. It's like, how dare she brings the harassment and the stuff that y'all were doing online to the show, yet y'all bring behind the scenes stuff to the show talking about what she did. So I just felt like it was only right. And then by the time she would respond or try to say something, especially on this reunion, y'all talking over her. So if she decided not to engage with you, then that's what it is, because you won't let the woman talk. You talking over her. You're saying she does this and does that, and you're not even saying what it is. Like, and that's for Mel too. If y'all not going to tell us what exactly things are other people did or whatever, at this point, stop. We don't care anymore. We don't care anymore. Tisha and Marcel, I really do not like Tisha. Tisha is she and Mel suffer from the same thing. They both do the same things. It's just that Tisha likes to play the victim all the time. It's never her fault. And then she gets mad, and Marcel gets mad when the viewers especially talk about things that we've seen on this show, on that they show us online. And it all of a sudden we're spinning this narrative. We're making things up. And it's like, no, this is what you guys showed us. Like, I will never forget how y'all were in Vegas and the things Marceau said and how he treated you. And yeah, y'all tried to clean it up this season, but child, we done already seen it. And then your mama was online, not only dragging Mel and talking about her kid, but she also was talking about y'all marriage and things in y'all family. So, blame your mama, blame your husband, blame other people. It's not just Mel that ruined your marriage. You need to look at your husband. You need to look at yourself. Y'all don't want to, sit up there and talk about Mel and Martel, even now in season 5, to deflect from talking about your own business. Y'all even had this lawsuit. Now I understand there's legal ramifications where you can't talk about certain things, but it was still part of your storyline. You could have been talking about your business, but all y'all wanted to do was talk about Mel and Martel. And then and Marcel had the nerve to say, "Oh, I don't kick people when they down." We see you talking trash about Martel with your brother all the time. Y'all joked about Martel and Mel's infidelity. Y'all were on the day going on online joking about their custody. Like, come on. We not stupid. We see what it is. People who keep saying Wanda was not talking about that woman's child. I'm sorry. She could have kept calling Mel a garden tool like she was doing and calling her bees and all this other stuff. She did not have to bring up the paternity of Mel's kid. So for them to try to make excuses on that and say, "Oh, Mel tried to deflect and make it about her kid." No, y'all made it about her kid. And you can't, and we said it before, you cannot compare a picture to a sonogram. Sorry. You can't make that work. As for Mel and Martel, I'll say Kimmy, we pray for Kimmy. We're happy she's moving along in her journey. We wish her the best. I hope she continues to fight and win. I don't have nothing to say about Maurice because he's just as petty. He's just quiet about it, but he a mess. But as for Mel and Martel, I think that they both over time have said that they both were culpable in their marriage. It's just that Mel is not going to take responsibility for the things that Martel chose to do. And Martel still continues to do. He disrespects the mother of his children, and he allows his mistress, now other child's mother, to continue to do it. So, for people to act like, well, Mel should get over it and she should stop being bitter towards him. He's still doing things to her. He's still dragging her through the mud. He taped their kids and put it on the internet and only deleted it when it backfired on him. So yeah, Mel says she can't stand him. He's killed all the love that she probably still had for him. And I think that she did miss parts of him. She wanted their friendship back, but Martel don't know how to act. Martel did everything to ruin his family. And this is what happens. This is the result. He's gonna have to live with that. But also to say that Mel is being irrational with this custody thing, when we've heard Martel use things against her. Like she said, she left her kids with family, one of them his cousin, and he still threw that up in her face because she went out of town or was working too much. I mean, she's a single mother now. She has to work. He wants to keep control tabs on what she's doing so he could use that against her to control her. Yet, and he wants to have first right of who's watching his kids or whatever. But yet he said on this season, when he introduced this woman he hadn't even been seeing for what, about a month or two, that he introduced them to his kids. And then he said, when Destiny even asked, well, did you tell Mel that you were introducing her to the kids? And he said, that is none of Mel's business. So why is it that anything Mel does with the kids is his business, but anything he does is none of her business? Make that make sense. Martel is just angry. He's lashing out. He is still bitter. He still has not moved on. And he's trying to make her life miserable. She's also still hasn't moved past things. She reacts back to him. And she told us this season, I'm clapping back at people. I'm going to hell. So don't be surprised now when that's what she decided to do this season, when y'all kept coming at her and she decided to get in the gutter with the rest of y'all. It is what it is. They all do it. They all have put stuff out in the media. They all have had people as their mouthpieces. They all throw rocks and try to hide their hands. They are all just a mess. It's not just Mel. I'm just tired of them dogpiling and everything is Mel's fault when we've watched this show for 5 seasons and seen that they all are part of the problem and why this show is now toxic. That's it.
Come on now. Baby, I like how y'all just like, let's get it out, let's get it. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, cutie.
We've been waiting to get this out. We so happy it's over.
It's over, y'all. It's over, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey.
Hey, come on now.
Twerk it. Francine, we need you to twerk it. Twerk it. Put Francine on the screen.
Hey. Y'all just don't understand. It's been a long time coming, feel like. Okay.
Yes, so, I'm glad it's over too.
Me too. I'm excited. This has been a long one. We don't, Carlos. We do not need 30 more.
Chef, please.
Don't do that.
I'm barely hanging on, Chef.
No more.
Chef, I'm barely hanging on.
You should keep money the way he keep working these damn people like slaves. Child.
Come on, too fair.
Y'all want me to play the other song?
Yeah, the other one.
You need to
play the other
shout. Put Francine on the screen. She got a good shout.
This the one they talking about, the one Prosperity don't like.
Come on with it now.
Oh my God, I hate this. It's time for the percolator.
I love that song. Play it again.
Lord says you'll be on my side.
Chef Donda, I just want to be clear about something.
Hey. Listen, we just excited over here. We
Okay,
excited. It's over. It's
No
over.
hate,
it's
no
over. Chef
bullshit,
Donda,
no
is it
bull,
okay if
no
I just
bull.
clarify some things? Um, like I said, I only gave my opinion like everybody else is doing. I'm not really like when I thought I said this already, but I'm not arguing with people about their opinion. And I noticed that a lot of replies have to do with what I said. Once again, it is what it is. I feel how I feel, and I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I just stated my opinion like everybody else is doing.
That's
You
However,
fine.
think you feel that way because people have a difference of opinion than you? Because nobody's saying anything about what you
no.
said.
Excuse me. I have been disrespected since I've gave my different of
Baby,
opinions.
we not about
But
to do
like
this.
I
We're
Well,
said,
not
once
today.
butterfly, we
again,
dancing. We don't. It's
All
once
okay.
right,
Right, we
y'all.
don't
We
need
again,
no
don't
once
help
dance.
there.
again,
Hold
Shit.
on, hold on, hold
once
on, hold on, hold
again,
on, hold on.
I just said, like, once again, I'm just clarifying my, how I feel. It's like y'all can feel how y'all feel, and I feel how I feel. I'm not up here to bash anybody about how they feel. It's just a show. I just don't agree. And I feel like people keep trying to, want to come at me because I don't agree and want to paint me as stupid and all this other stuff. And
Don
I just,
Dons, don't
I
say
will speak
nothing.
for
I just,
Don
I
Dons,
just,
don't
No,
say
and
nothing.
y'all can't say
then
nothing.
I got accused
Y'all
of being
can't
from
say nothing.
another channel, and I don't
my
got nothing to do with all that YouTube stuff
Don
that
Dons,
going
don't say
on.
nothing.
I support who I support, and I don't know nothing about other channels. I really don't, and you know what I'm saying. Then I've been accused of being from another channel trying to bring drama,
Don
and no,
Dons,
I'm
don't
not.
say
I was
nothing.
just voicing my opinion. That's all. You know what
who
I'm saying?
On the panel, be quiet.
It's just different from everybody else's. That's it.
I'm so
Okay.
confused
Please
because
turn the music back on.
Please turn the music back on.
I- uh,
Don't
Please turn
Don
the music
Dons.
back on.
Don Dons, don't say nothing. Please
It's
don't
Wait,
say
time
no.
for the
nothing.
Okay,
percolator.
we almost been up here for 3 hours. But again, let's just agree to
Let's let
disagree
it
and move
go. Yes,
And
let it
that's
go.
fine. We
let's
fine
leave
with that.
it.
That's excellent. Let's move
I
on.
can
Like,
my comments
Juanita,
Who is
no,
that?
we're not doing it.
No.
Nope.
Lord
Yeah,
have mercy. We not
No.
okay,
Who
we
doing
is
that
that?
good.
today.
We
sorry,
good.
sorry,
Again,
sorry.
we gotta agree
My
to
bad.
disagree and move in love. Keep
Exactly.
moving.
Exactly.
Too much going on. Too much going on. So y'all, let's stay focused.
My
Right?
bad. Sorry.
It's a
Feisty or Chef
it's
Elegant one got something to say because they the only two haven't talked.
Feisty can go
well,
before me because I'm
hold
in the
on. Let
kitchen.
me finish saying what I was saying. Um, this is a celebrate. Okay, we're celebrating. All right, period. Now,
Please
who wants
donate.
to go?
Please
Is it
donate, y'all.
simply you want to go first, or is it or Too Fairy you want to go?
Let Two Fair go first because I'm in the kitchen right quick.
Okay,
Go to
Too
Fairy.
Fairy.
First of all, I want to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. Um,
I'm gonna
I
let
want
Bishop know
to.
you said that.
Bishop ain't got
Ain't
nothing to do
nobody
with
scared
this.
of the bishop.
Bishop ain't got nothing to do with that. I want to, give a greeting, a warm welcome to the head of our channel, the deaconesses, um, the first lady, the treasurer, the motherboard, the usher board, and all of our distinguished
Hallelujah.
guests. I
Yes,
hope you
yes.
all are having a beautiful Sunday. We have made it to an end. Let us not look at this as an end, but an opportunity to utilize our Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings to prosper, to grow, to blossom, to ignite, if you will, some new prosperous things in our lives. And for that, I am grateful. For that, I am looking forward to. Um, I'm going to touch briefly on this show, if you don't mind. I want to give a shout out to Carlos for his terrible editing. I noticed it last night. 1 minute, Melody was crying, tears streaking down her face. 30 seconds later, she was dry faced with a smirk. Somebody tell me something. If you saw it in the church, somebody let out a hallelujah. Destiny, Destiny,
Hallelujah.
Destiny, Destiny. Baby girl, you cannot continue to let Melody be the villain in your origin story. A lot of the reasons why the people don't like you ain't got nothing to do with Melody. Baby, you just abrasive. You just not likable. You've had a lot of opportunities to be likable and you just not. You likes to lie. I don't know.
She likes
Praise,
to
praise God. I don't
lie.
know
The way
how.
you said it.
you could be on public assistance and that man not be on child support. Now I don't know the way they do it in Alabama, but in Florida, anybody getting the EBT card is gonna get on child support. Just understand that. Now maybe they do it differently down in the Alabama, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I just want Destiny to really pinpoint and figure out some things for herself so that she can have some upward mobility. We don't want no more re-grand openings. We don't want no more reignitions. We don't want no more of that beauty supply store if you ain't gonna do it correctly. And please, please, please stop blaming Mel for why that store ain't doing well. Martel, I think you a low down dirt scoundrel. You trying to take that lady kids away from her because you don't like her babysitter? That is dirty and evil. Instead of just getting a little mediator to come up in there and figure out a set list of appropriate babysitters that you both can agree on, you want to take custody of that woman's kids? I think you dirty for that. I think it was evil of you to even say that that's what you want to do. And I also think everybody sitting on that stage listening to him say that and not chiming in, telling them, bro, you wrong. I think you will answer for your crimes. Um, I'm looking forward to the month-long break we are sure to get from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yeah, you
I am
think?
looking forward to all of the things that we will be talking about coming forth on this channel. For those of you lurking in the comment section, they ain't never been here before, only come here when you see Mel or when you see Letitia on the thumbnail. I hope you actually subscribe, baby. Because we got some good
Hallelujah.
things popping over here. And we about to get it popping for the 2023, baby, the 2K23. And if
Don
you know
taking
what I
over
know,
for the 2-3.
if you know what I know, baby, you're gonna want to be over here and get in on this good time. Cause we laughs, we clowns, and we cuts up and acts a fool. And for all of that, I'm gonna let it rest because you know what? And Jesus wept. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen,
Amen.
church.
Amen. Amen.
Mm.
Let the church
Don
say
taking over for
amen.
the 2-3
And
and
Mm.
2-4.
amen
Let the
again.
church say amen.
And
Well,
amen
look
Let
again.
the
at
church say
you.
amen. Amen.
Looking
And
like you
we
looking.
have another a guest that has come, and it will be Sister Simply Elegant One. Go ahead
Yes.
and
Can we
give your
donate?
give
Donation.
give your
Donation.
testimony. Give your
Gifts,
testimony.
please.
Okay. I just want to say, I'm not even really invested in this show. I just had a couple of comments about that. But I just think overall this show is demonic. It has
Mm.
brought out the bad
Thank you.
spirits in people. And I think people get hateful on either side because it's been said that when you see somebody and you dislike them without reason, their existence highlights your insufficiencies. And maybe you see something in them that you don't like that resonates in your life. So I'm not going doing the back and forth with people about these folks. I don't know these people. I live my life. Thank God for my life. I'm well taken care of. I got my family. I got loved ones. I'm not thinking about these people in no Huntsville. Not enough to be going back and forth. Not enough. These people sending death threats. It's not that serious, people. I need y'all to get on y'all knees and do some prayer services or something. We need a revival after this show. I told Francine, baby, we doing the shut in for the bishop. But baby, we need to do a shut in for this Love and Marriage Huntsville fans because this is crazy. This has
Y'all
gotten
talk
out of
about the
hand.
bishop. Y'all
Honey,
talk
we need
about the bishop, but
well,
this
you
is
know, we
worse
gonna
than the
sprinkle him.
bishop.
And honey, no, we still
We ain't
need to
gonna
do
say
your
that
shut
lie.
in. We can't tell that lie, not on this good Sunday. But I just want to say that it's not worth it. And I've seen, even just speaking on, we know it's a show, but when you're dealing with people's real lives, it's never going to be black and white. There are plenty of gray areas that we don't see. And from what we do see, people have a right to comment on. I don't care who you like or who you don't like. This isn't no water on my off my back because these are humans. And people attack Mel for whatever reason in her situation, what she's gone through. I don't know why people do that. Then people attack Tisha for her. I know why Tisha gets attacked. But you can't lie on people and just blatantly come out and try to rewrite history and pull history out of thin air and think people won't react to it. And I just think this whole show has been a disaster. I need Carlos to get somewhere and do some soul searching and figure out why he seems to want to take things in this direction because this was horrible. He said last night that this was one of the best seasons. That's a whole lie. This show has been demonic and crazy. Carlos need to get his mind right. I don't like it. I don't like what I've seen. I don't like the way this direction has gone to this show. It has been horrible. And so I just hope if they get to filming when they get to filming this new season that they do something different. We need to see something different. I'm tired of seeing Mel and Martel arguing. I'm tired of him attacking the mother of his kids. I'm tired of teaching Marcel, honey, we don't care enough about your marriage to want to destroy your marriage. Y'all not the only people in the nation married. Like, get over it. You made a statement, she made a statement. Move past it.
Well,
You
let
know,
him
it's juvenile at this point. So I just want to say that's all I got to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville. On another note, go get your goalies. Whichever mods are in the chat, drop that goalie link. Please donate to the channel. It is very much needed. We love our little brother, Chef Don Don. Over here, we are a family. We support him wholeheartedly. We don't do the drama. This show has brought out the drama in people. Keep
and
that
if
drama on them
and
other
if you
channels.
come
Don't bring that drama over here. We
if you
will not
come for
accept it.
one, listen.
You come for
If you
all,
come for
baby.
Well,
one,
you
you
better
coming for
tell them.
all.
You
If you
better let
come
them
for
know.
one, if you come for one, you coming for all.
Well,
Let them
and
know,
So
also I
Francine.
like to touch base because I I I gotta say it again. I gotta say it again. Before we started this live, I made a reference to the fact that I don't agree with fans posting these folks' children
Mhm.
or content, whatever you want to call it. I think it becomes very creepy and cringy when you consistently post after they post. Like it's like y'all got a clock on them, and as soon as they post something, woo, let's screenshot that booger and put it out there. Like, stop that. That's not a good look because you don't want anyone posting pictures of your children, right?
Exactly. They don't even do it.
So I can't go with us consistently posting. It's to me, in my eyesight, that is super disrespectful and super creepy. And the fact that y'all run to Martel's page to get the pictures and y'all don't like him and he ain't a fault, like it doesn't make sense to me. So for me, and I've said this on Twitter, I've said it on other places, y'all have got to stop doing that. Especially if you have children and you don't want people doing it to you, don't do it to them. That it's not cool in my opinion. So I
I
had to say
agree
that.
with you. Yeah, I agree with you 100% about that. It doesn't make sense not to like somebody, but constantly go to their platform and, you know what I'm saying, just carry on. It don't make sense. You know, I don't like a few people, and I don't. You will never see me in their comment section saying anything or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I believe some of these people have gotten attached, like they know these people in real life, and they really like go whole hard trying to just. It's just gotten really like the previous caller said, it has gotten demonic. She used the perfect word. It definitely has gotten demonic, and it definitely has triggered a lot of nastiness in people. And it is, yeah. I agree with you, Chef Don Don.
have you got any
Yeah.
more donations, Chef Don Don? Anybody
Yes,
we need to
Kiana,
shout
thank
out?
you so much. Thank you, Kiana, and thank you. Somebody was new here. Shar. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate you,
Kiana.
love.
Thank you,
Shar's
I
not new,
Shar.
appreciate
babe.
you.
She's been here.
Huh?
Shar's been here.
No, I
Hi,
don't think it's
Shar.
the Shar you
Shar.
thinking of. You thinking of the
Oh,
content
okay.
creator Shar. I don't
Yeah.
think it's
Thank
her.
you,
I don't think
Shar.
it's her.
Chef, can I jump in really quick too? You said this early in the live, but I think it needs to be reiterated. Um,
What it
I
was.
was genuinely hoping that when Maurice, did his whole awards thing,
Mm.
it would get paid dust. A lot of people got swept up into it. But the one thing I feel confident in, whether I watch these people channel or not, nobody deserves to be harassed. And it really upset me when I saw that Miss Misha. I don't watch her channel. I've never seen her videos, but
Yeah,
because
that's
she was
wrong.
mentioned in his awards, these fictional awards, that she has been getting harassed to the point where she wants nothing to do with this show, turned her comments off. We all know that when it comes to these content creators, most of how they get their monetization and they end up in the algorithm is based on engagement. So she is not being benefited by speaking about this show. Being mentioned by Maurice was not beneficial to her in any capacity. I just think it's too much. Like, there are so many people who make some of the most vile, evil comments on, y'all know one of them because he descended last year. And may he continue to burn.
Mm.
But I have never gone on that man's page
Amen.
and said anything disrespectful. Now, I don't I never
Too very, I can't stand you.
when he was still above ground, I never said anything on that man's page, despite the fact that I thought he was low down and dirty. I'm saying that you don't have to like somebody, but you can simply not engage with any of their content, especially if it's somebody that don't bother nobody. They just do what everybody else is doing. I genuinely am like really bothered by the fact that anybody that was mentioned is being harassed now. Like, I didn't even get a chance to make it to Chef's channel when he was going through all that stuff. And every time he mentions death threats, I get so pissed off because y'all, this
It's a
man is so
show.
good to people. This man, listen, just be quiet for a second. This man is so good to people. Chef, don't you say a word. He don't bother nobody. This man go in real life. This man go out his way for strangers in ways that y'all cannot imagine.
Yes, he does.
Don't nobody deserve death threats, especially not him. Like, if
Exactly.
you listening and you the ones out here doing it, you need to stop. It is not okay. I don't care if people are making content that you don't like, even if they are saying things that are terrible.
Stop
It
looking.
don't mean that you get to harass people like that, man. Y'all just need to stop for
Yeah, stop
real.
looking. That shit ain't cool at all. Y'all people do things. Y'all mother ain't never told y'all treat people how you want to be treated. You ain't never heard that in the Bible. Like, you don't do things like that to people. People come and trying to make money, trying to make people laugh, trying to help people that are going through bad situations that just need something to take their mind off it. You don't understand the things that content creators we do this stuff. Half of the time, I'm not monetized. We do this stuff because we love the people that come and see us, and we want to give them something. We know mental health is real right now. So throwing death threats at somebody, you don't know what their mental capacity is at the moment. What if your threat was the one that pushed them over? Now they done took their own self up out of here. It's things that you say, and there's things that you don't say. And as adults, these are the things that you don't say. How do you raise your children to be good citizens and good adults when you the whole adult doing these kinds of things? Y'all kill me. Always talk about the show Martel, Destiny, all them people, how bad they are to male. But then y'all go and in real life, not on the show, but in real life, and do these things to people, not giving a freak about what they going through or how they may feel when they see this stuff. It's ridiculous. If we gonna be grown, be grown. You can say what you want to say. You can disagree. But when you take it to the goddamn point that you sending people death threats, you having people deleting their damn channels, that is wrong. And if you don't want somebody to do it to you, don't do it to no damn body else. How would you feel if this was your child or your mother or your cousin and somebody telling them to go ahead and kill themselves or threatening that they're going to do something to them? That is stupid, dumb, and it's never made sense, and it will never make sense.
Can
Get
I say
yourself
something?
together.
Can I say something right quick?
Wait, there's death threats?
Yes.
Can I say, I was just
So,
about to address that. Can I say something right quick
go ahead.
before Don Don said what he said? I just want to say that I know firsthand. I was here when he was going through that stuff, and I know personally how that affected him. It took him a
Exactly.
long time before he came out and even said anything, and that was weighing on him. So if you were here when he came out and finally let out, I was going crazy in the comments because I was so excited he finally let that out. Like, that was so heavy
Exactly.
on his spirit. That affected him, and he is
It did.
amazing in real life. Like, we know him, we know what he does, how he helps
Mm-hmm.
people. I mean, even organizing the giveaway for Christmas, like, he came together and he's like, I want to give back. I mean, just
I did
want to
that
give
thing
back. And don't, even
big too.
after all of that, that could have really tainted him and tainted his spirit, but he did
And y'all
not let
just
that
heard
bring
her say she
him
need her
down.
medicine. He need his medicine. He used his money that he could have got his medicine with to put smiles on people's faces that wouldn't normally have a smile on their face for Christmas because they don't normally get anything.
He
So
is
how
a
the hell can
giving
y'all sit here and treat
person.
this man like that? That's ridiculous, stupid, and dumb.
And
I'm gonna
that's
say
why
this.
that's
I'm
why
gonna
we
say
are
this real quick.
celebrating today. That's why I said we don't bring no drama. He glad it's over. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad he got all of that stuff out. If you unsubscribe, stay gone. Don't make no alternative accounts. Don't make no dummy accounts. Don't come back over here. Don't come back because he wants genuine people, and all of this toxicity surrounding this show is unreal. Miss Misha, I've seen her. I was following her actually before I even found Undine, but
That
she is
woman
a
don't bother
beautiful soul.
nobody.
She don't bother me. She is the least problematic person, and to
Right.
see that, this is sickening. Y'all need to find a life, as my sister Two Fairy said. Go fill out you a job application
Come
and
on.
get some business about yourself. Let it go. Y'all got to find something to do with your life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
instead of
say
cruising
this.
these
I'm gonna
damn
say this
YouTube
real
streets,
quick.
saying who you gonna
No,
harass.
Chef, I didn't know none of that happened to you.
I'm gonna say
You
this
are
real
covered
quick.
by the blood of Jesus, bro. And I'm glad you didn't let it affect you. I had no idea that you was getting death threats and stuff. And that's why I tapped out a long time ago. When they doxed Tisha and was calling her personal number, I was over it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so happy that you're okay. And I just, it is sad. That's sad.
I'm gonna say this real quick. A lot of, and I know they watching because they like to watch. They ain't saying nothing, but they looking. A lot of y'all are mothers, are grandmothers.
Exactly.
Y'all have people in y'all life that y'all love. He sit high, he look low. And when it come back full circle, don't cry and ask what happened. Why?
Yeah,
Y'all,
people.
y'all real bold for people who got kids and grandkids that y'all love, and you got to send them out there in the world and catch your karma. Y'all better stop.
People
Right.
forget
I was
that
just
part,
about
sis.
to say that.
People
It,
So
forget
it
let
that
hit
me
you.
karma makes a full circle and it don't always come back on you. It could come back. It wants you to see what's
come
going to
back
happen. It wants you to
anyway.
suffer by doing it to somebody you love because you did that to somebody that somebody else loved. Don't think it's always
Facts.
going to come back to you because it don't always come that goddamn way. And if you're smart enough, you'll realize that and stop doing this shit because the day that it comes back, don't come on the internet telling some you need a goddamn what you call them things, the GoFundMe, because now your person done been. Then you want the same people that you just threatened and told them they wasn't shit. You want them to donate to your little funeral and things. Stop doing the crazy people stuff, and you ain't got to worry about crazy people things coming back on you because God sees everything.
Okay, so I wanna
Dum-dums.
so since this is out there, I'm gonna just put a quick timeline on it, really quick, really quick, really quick, so that you guys will understand. Because I see some of you a little confused. So I started this show came back on, I think in what September. The second part came back in September, but after the fight started happening in May, right? I think maybe about a month after that, probably around June, July, people just started, I gotta keep it a book. Some of it was the millimeters, right? You say something, one little thing that they don't like about male or anything of that sort, then they right there, right? Now, again, simply is correct. I went months and months and months and didn't say nothing to nobody, getting threatened every day behind my opinion on a show. Then the narrative came out that I dislike black women, right? Oh, you hate, well, I ain't gonna say dislike. They said I hate black women. Oh, you hate black women. One thing that everybody knows, this channel is an advocate for speaking out for black women no matter what the situation is. I have been speaking out for black women. So to say that I hate black women is really wild to me. I also don't use my platform to get up here and disrespect women either. I don't. Just because I disagree with a woman doesn't mean I hate them. I'm not up here calling them all out of their name, calling them all kind of things. Like that's just not my personality. So of course it did hurt me a little bit when people started coming at me because I'm like, wait, I don't bother nobody. I'll mind my business over here. Because baby, let me tell you something. I do not condone violence, but don't come for me. Okay. That's who I am. I don't really like to talk. I don't like to talk. And the people will tell you I don't go back and forth with nobody on no
She
comments.
got
I don't
fools.
go back and forth with nobody on no Twitter. I said what I said. I meant what I said, and I'm done with it, right? So a couple of months ago, I started cussing y'all out. Y'all came with it, and I think that that's what y'all wanted. Y'all kept coming for me, and then when I responded, oh, I'm a bully. No, that's not the case. I'm only responding because you're coming at me. But from here on out, y'all, we don't have to worry about it anymore because even season 6, you're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to pay me to troll me. Somebody type in the comments, pay to troll. Pay to troll. Pay to troll. So in order
Pay
for
the
you to
troll,
troll
baby.
me going forward, you're gonna have to pay me to troll me. You pay me, baby, you can troll me, troll me, troll me, troll me. But other than that, everybody knows my personality. I'm just not that type of person. So, I think people thought that they were going to get one reaction out of me versus another one, and that's just not what it was. So, Chef is going to be Chef at all times. And I'm going to tell you what it is, and then we're just going to move on, right? And we move on in love. The crazy thing is, a couple weeks ago when I done that Stormy video, I lost about 60 subscribers.
Me too.
I can tell y'all I've gained 91 subscribers over the last week and a half. So you can't tell me that what God has for you, it's not for you.
That's
And
right,
that's on
Papa.
period.
Mhm.
Whether you like it or not. It is what it is.
Yep, because they unsubscribed to me too. We said don't ban that lady daggone business. Don't go after that lady business. And the crazy millimeters started declining themselves from our channel.
Oh,
And
it was
guess
over
what?
after that.
We have been having better days since they did so.
Yes, because listen, once y'all start unsubscribing, guess what happened? You can find Proper Thigh and Chef down to the Google. Google them and they come up.
Exactly.
And do, okay,
And ranting and do.
Listen.
do. Oh, so the Stormy video,
We
all I did
Googleable.
was look,
Mm-hmm.
y'all say, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this no matter what. And I'll say it again, closing out this review. I'm going to always be in a place to where I never think that it is okay for you to come after somebody's business. It is so hard to stay in business when you are trying to do the right thing and
Don't I
things
know
start
it?
coming in your way and you're trying to be there to keep that stuff up. It ain't cool. My business went through some things right before the pandemic. So, of course, when the pandemic came, it made it worse. And to see people literally because you dislike something that someone said or did, you come after their business, it's just not cool. And I don't care if it was Martel, if it was Ariane, who it is, I don't gotta like you at all, but I'm not coming after your business. And I stand 10 toes down in that. That's just how I feel.
And the thing is, y'all, Stormy didn't even say anything. It wasn't even Stormy that said anything. It was Stormy's mother that said what was said. But because y'all wanted to lump her with Tisha and Wanda, she must have told her mother that said whatever she said. She knew her mother was gonna say what she said. That don't mean that. And then the lady came and said, "I hope my mother is wrong." Like nothing these people do makes you people act like y'all got some sense. Y'all know that lady ain't say nothing, but y'all mellow me as if you not on Mel's tail. You're wrong. You're not good. You're gonna turn on it. You can't have other friends because Melody the Christ. Y'all and y'all dad gonna erect the goddamn altars. Need to take them down. Turn your TV off. Don't watch no repeats. Don't go back to the first season and binge watch. Turn it off and keep it off because y'all are starting to look batshit crazy in these streets.
I was going to say the non-millimeters. I've seen the new attack is colorism, and I was like, y'all going off the deep end
Well,
too.
and let me say this. Let me say this, and then I'll end this too.
Oh,
Because
chef,
again, after
chef,
today.
I wanted to know something too.
Mhm.
When can you talk about the behind the scenes tea? I'm being messy. I ain't
And
even.
Patreon. And Patreon.
12
So
12
quarters.
quarters.
12 quarters.
Wait,
so
I paid my
No, I'm
12
saying,
quarters.
tomorrow,
I'm saying
That
when
part.
so I can tune in. I'm asking.
so
Y'all pay your
tomorrow I
12
have an
quarters.
exclusive interview. Unfortunately, I can't tell y'all with who. Okay, but
Okay,
it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
let me
Okay,
hop on Patreon.
so
Okay.
join Patreon because that's where it'll be. That's also where I'm gonna drop the tea about the behind the scenes of the reunion. Okay. Unfortunately, I just can't do it publicly. I can't because
I no,
people like to
you
steal your content
you
and
answer
don't
my
get the tea.
question. I'll be there.
Okay, all right. The interview is tomorrow at
What is Perry on? Too feisty.
I can't tell you LMB, you gonna find out tonight because the link will drop in Patreon tonight. So you'll know who it is tonight for tomorrow. This person has let me know that guess what?
No holds
There
barred.
are like no limits to the question.
All right. Now see if I get
I
to
know
ask
who
our
it is. If I
questions.
got the same thing coming up, I know
Steph, I
exactly
got one more
who it
thing
is.
on my heart before I drop down. Cause baby,
Yes,
I
Oh
ain't
ma'am.
giving
yeah, because I
Carlos
know who it
King.
is too.
But
I
yeah,
ain't
the
giving Carlos
colorism
King
thing
all my
need to stop.
Sunday.
The colorism stuff gotta stop. That's the newest attack, and I think it's
Oh,
stupid.
Veronica, I'm so sorry you was up here, baby. Come back real quick. I
I was
wanted
just
to let
about
you
to
know.
say that.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I just want to say one more thing before like I said, I ain't giving Carlos my whole Sunday. So the show is over, but the good times have not stopped on this corner of in this corner of the internet. We are still having a lot of content coming out of Chef Dun Dun's channel. We have some exciting things coming up, y'all. I've been, he be spilling a little tea to me. So y'all,
Oh
if y'all know
man.
what I know, y'all best be over here. It's gonna be a good time because I'm super excited. And not only that, but y'all know how we get down. We have our weekly game night on Ranting with Ricardo's channel. We are she from my understanding now, sis, correct me if I'm wrong, she is still taking requests on trivia for different shows and movies. But she does them
Always.
every week. She puts a lot of work into them, y'all. I'm telling you now. Before the game nights come up, they are every
We have a
Wednesday, and
blast.
she gives us a heads up about it. Please study.
I'm
Everybody
already
over there is
talking
very
about it.
competitious. Everybody is very competitious.
Wait,
So
is this
you
who
don't
I
want
think
to.
it is?
What happened?
Drew Beck.
Omar.
No, is this Shalika husband?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
listen,
Yep.
Look at your
What's
husband.
going on,
Hey,
man?
bruh. Hey,
y'all.
bruh.
Hey,
That's my
Hey,
bro.
niece's
brother.
daddy. That's my
Hey,
niece's
I was
daddy.
Shalika
like, that
husband.
last name look familiar.
Yes,
That's
Shalika
Them
him.
husband.
Hey, bro.
That's my listen. Y'all see his testimony, baby. Them game nights, I'm telling you, y'all best study because everybody over there
Oh
is
So,
yeah.
very
so
competitious. They
And
is
we got
very
a Wanda one.
competitious, baby.
And we got a Wanda who coming up on my channel as well. You
Yes.
don't want to
Well,
miss.
I was hold on. Let me finish my benediction. Thank you, baby. And then, as you all know, we go over there and we tug on Prosperity Thick Girl 40's channel. We just had an amazing game night on Friday. We played a good round of song association. And listen, I don't want y'all windmilling. Don't want nobody swinging on me when I beat y'all in the game night. I'm telling y'all now, please study. Please study because we come ready, baby. Sweet
And they
Pea
be
and
talking
Simply
a lot of
Elegant One
noise, baby.
and Shalika, they listen, Shalika be cheating too. I'm just saying, y'all, please study before y'all come over there. But we have a good time. So it's not all of it Marriage Huntsville over here. The fun, the entertainment does not stop. Make sure you are subscribed, notification bell set to all, and make sure y'all keep coming back. Don't say, well, why y'all ain't tell me? I didn't know. I'm telling you now. Make sure
uh,
y'all subscribed and y'all ready come Wednesday and come Friday.
y'all
All
want to know
right.
what
Okay,
game
thank
night?
you, thank
And
you, thank you.
also, she's telling y'all that because
Oh,
she's the most competitive of all.
So,
Francine,
Very
hold on,
competitions.
baby.
so I got a
Very
question.
Hey,
competitions,
give
baby.
me the
Very
extra deep
Y'all
competitions.
want?
breaths.
I have a
yeah,
You look
question.
like
very
Francine with
competition and too
comments.
feisty.
Y'all want to
Very
know what game
competition,
night? Y'all want to
too
know what we're doing
feisty.
for game night on Wednesday?
Yes.
All right. Based off the list I made,
Yes, thank you. Thank
we
you,
Bingo.
will
Pat
get
B. You
New
always
Jack
showing the
City.
channel some love. I appreciate
Yes.
you, Pat B.
Thank you,
Thank you so
baby.
much. She said, Chef Don Don, I love your commentary. Thank you for the truth in your love. Black people, we must stand for something. Let's stand
Yes.
together in the year of 2023. God bless everyone. Yeah, it's so much
Do we
going
Come
have
on.
on,
any
We ain't
more?
Patty.
got
I
no
was just about
choice
to acknowledge her in the
Yes.
comments.
Do we have any
but
more
to stay up.
donations?
New Jack City and
Say that
Moesha.
again.
That's the trivia.
Do we have any more donations?
No, ma'am.
Y'all, please donate. Please, again, I'm trying to get $100 so Chef Don can get his medicine. I'm tired of Chef paying for the channel, paying for all of this equipment and stuff like this, and sacrificing and not getting his medicine. So I need you guys to send in your
He better stop.
donations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of
Um,
it.
quick thing for you guys, let you know that we do talk about other things on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about the bishop and the mayor. The mayor has the mayor is mentoring a con man. The New Yorker has dropped a very detailed article that we're gonna get into.
Well, what
um
about the
Uh-uh.
bishop? What you got to say about the bishop?
Child,
the
let's
people is saying that the bishop is out here doing things and they are speaking out. So we're gonna talk about the bishop, and we are going to talk about, I don't know if you guys remember
We can be talking about
the
it.
if y'all remember Jaguar Wright.
About to
But we
say.
are going to also speak about Jaguar
Oh, babe, I'm
Wright.
finna go. I'm finna
I'm
go.
She
Bye,
has
y'all.
some
I'm
wait.
about
You
my
gotta,
live is about to start in a little while. We're about to talk about that today.
child. Okay,
I'm
so
writing, just wrote it up.
okay,
so
well,
that's
we're
what we're
gonna be
gonna
live at the same
okay.
time.
We'll all be
Well,
live.
we'll figure it out.
I'm about to go live.
Listen, uh, uh, Veronica. Hey,
I'm
baby.
here.
Hey,
Hey,
baby. I'm
honey.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's
Hi,
I'm so
Tavi.
okay.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's
He's Tavi.
okay. It's okay. My sisters are very passionate and I just sit and wait.
We Savi.
Hey,
okay.
Veronica.
Hey, love, you still in my prayer box,
Hey,
sweetie.
Veronica.
Hey, Veronica, she
Hey.
gonna have to put on the whole armor when we do this next live about the bishop. She better put it on.
Ain't nobody playing with
Okay.
y'all. The bishop can
I
go.
okay. I just wanted to give my 2 cents real quick. First of all, Chef, I want to say us that know you and love you and who are genuine, we know your heart. We know who you are. Don't go into 2023 with this foolery. Shake it off, put it on a piece of paper, burn it, let it go into the atmosphere, and let's keep moving. Okay, so my thing is, even with me going back and to the reunion, watching it, to me it was very toxic. First of all, they cut off. First of all, we everybody found out the truth from Tisha's mouth. We already knew, but Tisha finally admitted it, even though she don't think she admitted it. And my next thing is that I find it very interesting that Maurice's wife is going through what she's going through. She also lost her father in December, and I'm sure she's still grieving because I lost mine in June, and I'm still grieving. But you had time enough to go on the internet with some bogus award. That says a lot about his character as a man and as a husband, because he shouldn't have his hands should be full. He shouldn't have time for foolery and shenanigans. He has a sick wife and a grieving wife, and I couldn't imagine being sick and grieving at the same time. That's a lot. So he needs to go somewhere and sit down. And I need people to quit referring to him as our beloved late Dr. Martin Luther King. That is so disrespectful to his legacy and his family. So people, please stop doing that. I don't know why they put that correlation together, but he is nothing like the late Dr. Martin Luther King. Nothing. He don't even dress like him. So I don't know where that correlation came from, but please stop that. That's very disrespectful.
That's why Tooth Fairy call him Maurice Titty King.
My last thing is Carlos crying and Mel crying. I believe Carlos was genuinely upset and crying because he knows that thin thread that Martel is on, that he's afraid that he's going to actually snap and do something that he's going to regret for the rest of his life. And I believe that's why Mel was crying. I believe that's why Maurice was looking at him the way he was, is because everybody knows he's on that thin rubber band that's stretched to the limit that's about to break. So I understand why he was crying. I understand his compassion. I don't understand why he didn't still have that same compassion last season, last reunion for Mel. I don't understand why not, but I do understand why the tears flowed from him and Melanie this time. But that's my little 2 cents. You can agree or you don't have to agree. Don't matter to me.
Crystalline says she sent you a cash app, Chef.
Chrisley, I was just about to thank you. Thank you so much. I wanted to wait for Veronica to finish. I don't want her to think I was neglecting her, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I
Thank you
appreciate
for the
it.
cash app, boo. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
see it right here. I see it right here. Wait a minute. What did I just see? Um, Shout out to that lady because she didn't have to do that. I was talking about that lady. I don't know if y'all, I don't know what state he was in, but remember that lady that helped that homeless man? He had frostbite and stuff all over his hands, like his bags was stuck to his hands and stuff like that. And so she tried to do things. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a
He
bad
passed
news about him. No, he didn't pass, but he's lost all of his
his limbs. Oh
Mhm.
Lord.
Oh,
Oh wow! I
Her
didn't
best to
never hear
save that man. Even though he was a white man, she still saved that man. She
She
didn't
did.
care about color or nothing. She
She
did
did.
what
She
she had to do as
tried
a human.
really hard to help him, and
Her and
shout
her
out.
family.
I know that ain't easy. I know that.
And they wouldn't
Miss
Brother,
Beverly, where you at? Talking about good night.
brother, Chef,
Yes, yes.
have you eaten? We've
I
been on
have
here
not.
3.5 hours. So,
I have not. I'm
sir,
about to get off of here so I can. I gotta do my little grocery run because I'm gonna cook me a little something. I'm gonna cook me a little something.
okay.
I'm feeling like cooking versus eating out. I ate out yesterday, y'all. I was disappointed. I was disappointed to say the least. Stuff ain't like it used to be. So I got to get
Nope.
back in this kitchen. Now, I want to go ahead and let you know it's 166 people still watching me. Next month is Black History Month. And I did tell y'all I want to still support Black owned businesses. If you have a Black owned business, please send me an email. Okay. Please send me an email with your product so that way during the month of February, we can shout your business out. Okay. Again, one thing about me, I do like to give back because you guys do not have to help me. And so I want to be able to give back. So please send me an email. Send me an email if you do own a business. If you have a friend that owns a business, whatever the case may be, please, please, please let me know. That way we can shout them out for the Black History Month. Okay. And also, y'all,
Really?
February, I'm excited because February we do have something great coming to the channel that
And
I
it's
know
my
you
birthday month.
you
Hey,
guys are definitely
See, and
going
I
to
was gonna
enjoy.
say that. That
hey.
is your birthday month, prosperity.
Yeah, it's my
It's
Yes.
also
birthday.
mine.
Yeah.
Mine
And
kicks off
while
at the
y'all talk
beginning of the
about Black owned businesses, go on over to the IG and check out the cups by Thick Girl. Yes, this Thick Girl, Prosperity Thick Girl. Go check out my business IG page at Cups by Thick Girl.
Yes,
She's
indeed.
sharing next month. Sharing next month. I kick off the month. She ends the month.
Okay.
Well,
Wait,
I
when
got
your
the whole
birthday?
month.
No, I said we sharing this month. Thank
Oh, and listen, guys, again, for those of you who contributed to my birthday celebration, I really appreciate you guys. Like, that was super amazing. Every time I go back and look at that video, I just crack up laughing because they surprised me with them pictures of the menu and everything. And so it was fun to be able to just come together, have game night. Shout out to Ranton for creating the game. It was fun. So I appreciate you guys again. I can't thank you guys enough.
I was the best host ever. I was the
I
best
was thinking
host
about this
ever.
yesterday. I was thinking about that the picture yesterday.
Is that the
Yes.
nephew?
Yes, that's it.
Oh wait, Miss Lenora, can we just get therapy? Sounds like people have underlying issues. Well, yes, I encourage therapy. I encourage therapy. If you haven't checked it out for yourself, make
Stop.
sure you call your. If y'all are working, you working a full-time job. Listen, make sure you call your benefits hotline and ask them if they provide some free appointments
My
for you
phone
to
would not
go.
stop vibrating.
Uh-uh. Baby, no, we don't want to hear that.
Baby, if y'all don't mute,
Put it on mute.
Um,
I thought
so
I was on mute.
so she made me forget what I was saying. What I was saying.
Therapy.
You was talking
Oh,
about
therapy.
therapy.
Yes, please check with your jobs because you never know. Your benefit holder may have employee assistance. You guys jump on that if they do have that available. It's important that we at least try to get the therapy that we need, especially if we have things going on. Okay. Again, and therapy, I've realized therapy, some people, you have to bounce around and try to figure out which person may work for you, but please give it a try. Find another outlet that helps. I told you guys this year I just started writing a whole lot more. I what I do when I get up is I literally write out a list of what I'm going to attempt to do that day. Well, I say attempt, but I've been doing it, right? And it's so important. Like I literally write it out, write my details next to it, and it really does make a difference. It helps me get the things done that I need, but it's also an alternative because I do like to write. So, find that whatever that niche is that helps you. Okay. I want to see everybody do great. I don't want to see anybody go through what unfortunately we are going to have to talk about when we talk about Jaguar, right? Mental health is important. Mental health is important. And in 2023, make a vow to yourself that you will be focused on your mental health. Please, please, please
It's important.
focus on your mental health in 2023. because again, we're 15 days in, and the amount of deaths and the amount of tragic things that have happened is crazy.
Chef, Millie, excuse me, Millie Newson. No, he doesn't have PayPal, baby. He has Venmo, Cash App, and
Venmo, Cash App, and Super Chats.
yes.
Thank you.
Can
And
I say
Apple
this?
Pay.
And I want
Don't
to say
forget
this
Apple
for
Pay.
therapy. As someone who is in therapy, dealing with some stuff, I want to say that yes, prayer does help. You should do it in tandem with therapy, and you have to be open in therapy to get the help you need. So, be open with your therapist, find someone who fits with you. If you don't like them, like Chef said, keep trying until you find someone that fits you and that can help you with what you need. And also, there is no shame if you require any medication or any other assistance to get you through. And don't let people shame you for that.
I already told y'all after my diagnosis, probably like 2 weeks after that, I had a horrible, like it was horrible, horrible, horrible. Guys, I went to get a evaluation done, and they ended up keeping me in inpatient care. And so, guys, it's important to focus on your mental health. And I'm thinking I'm going to do another mental health live. I did one, when the Shanquilla passing was kind of fresh. I'm going to do another one again, because I do think, again, we have to exercise the things that help us with our mental health. For real, for real. We really do. So I appreciate everybody. And again, like I said, make sure you reach out to your job. Make sure you reach out to your job and see if you have that EAP program or any type of assistance program for employees, and see if you can't get into therapy. Also, they do have ways for you to do virtual therapy as well. All right.
Yeah,
Well, with that
Chef
being
Don
said,
Don. Oh,
yes.
I was gonna say thank you for bringing that up, because I actually been dealing with depression for a long time, and it affected my life in a big way, and I'm now coming out of that. And one of the things I said I was gonna do in 2023 is go and get therapy. So thank you for touching on that.
Absolutely, absolutely, because you
Appreciate
never
that.
know who who you may bless with that. So y'all, please focus on your mental health. I promise you this one thing. God saw fit to keep you here. You can still fight that battle. Get the help that you may need. All right. And I'm preaching to myself too. Anyway, is there anything else that the panel has that they would like to say?
Continue to donate. The Cash App is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all day, all night long. So continue to donate. And once he reaches the goal, I will let you guys know. Just continue to Cash App or Venmo or Super Chat.
Thank you,
That's all I
thank you,
want to
thank you.
say.
Thank you. So again, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope, Don Dons. Also, Patreon family, y'all growing, okay? Because we just had about 5 people join Patreon, period. That's
Hey,
what I'm
come on,
talking about.
5 people.
That's what I'm
Right.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I
Soon as that,
Yes.
appreciate you guys. Again, y'all go ahead and join Patreon. We keep that content coming in Patreon. We are going to be having a few segments that will only be exclusive to Patreon, and we will not even talk about them publicly. Okay. Y'all hear me what I say?
Okay.
When you're in Patreon, please do not screenshot. Don't do none of that stuff. Don't share no links or nothing, because I know if you do. Anyway, all right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you all again. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday fun day. It is a celebrate. So let's play this twerking music on the
Yeah,
way up
simple.
out of here.
Oh,
Hey.
did I tell y'all?
hey,
That's the wrong song, and you know
That's
it.
what we
Wait,
do.
what you
That's
was
how
gonna
we
say?
do it.
What you was gonna say? Oh, she jumped down. Okay.
That's
Well,
the
I
wrong
wasn't trying to
song.
be. No, I got the twerk to this.
Hey, hey, hey.
Come on, bro.
Over.
Come on.
Hey, it's
Get it, bro.
over. Hey, it's over. Y'all, we ain't got to worry about this show for a little while.
No
Let's
more.
go.
No
Let's
more.
go.
Hey, y'all gonna
We get our Saturdays back. We Get out, stay back. Don't be making up no fake stories because we don't want to hear that shit. Let them break. Give us a break. Please let these people give us a
So
break.
yes, again, guys, again, mental health is important.
No more sugar mama. None of that. We want it.
Somebody said left cheek, right cheek. Come on, come on.
Don't give us no more sugar mama. Boss baby, Hank, Mariah, none of them. Leave them people kids alone and show your funny looking kids for a
But no,
change.
again, y'all, that posting of them folks' kids is very creepy to me. So, okay, so let me go on and get my other people what they asking for.
Don't wish
Let me
that on
give-
Shalika.
Let me give them.
Thank you for having me, Chef Wanda. I love you. I look forward to the rest of the
Wait, what's happening? Why is there an echo? Okay, it ended. All right, there was an echo, but y'all heard that?
I didn't hear it. Okay.
I hate this song.
Leave the song alone.
The reason
hate
why
this
she
song.
hated it, but it reminds me so much of like, I don't know. In our community, we have certain.
I was about
clubs.
to say that. That's what it all is about. Yes, like time for the
Okay.
percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Play it again.
That's
Just
that.
because it get on
That
her
house
nerves.
music. Yeah, not my, not
Just
my
because it get on
ministry.
her nerves. Shut up,
Man,
Y'all a
baby.
listen,
mess.
Just
I
because
have
it get on her
enjoyed
nerves.
you guys for real, and I am going to catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for the donations and the love, and y'all have a good day. Don't let the people stress you out. I'll see y'all next one. Peace.
Thank you.